Article 2. How to remove blackheads and shrink pores naturally. 1. Understanding what blackheads really are. Blackheads, also known as open comedones, are one of the most common and stubborn forms of acne. They form when a pore becomes clogged with oil, sebum, and dead skin cells. Unlike whiteheads, the top of the pore remains open, allowing air to oxidize the trapped material and turn it black. They often appear in the T-zone, nose, forehead, chin, because those areas contain more sebaceous glands. While they may look small, untreated blackheads can expand pores, create dull texture, and lead to deeper breakouts. Point 2. Why do blackheads form? There's no single cause, but several key triggers combine: excess sebum production, often hormonal or genetic; dead skin accumulation, when skin doesn't shed efficiently; improper cleansing, especially heavy makeup or sunscreen residue; humidity and pollution, clog pores faster; use of comedogenic products, oils or silicones that trap debris. Understanding your triggers allows you to create an effective plan instead of using harsh or random treatments. Point 3. The myth of dirty skin. One of the biggest misconceptions is that blackheads are caused by poor hygiene. In truth, they have nothing to do with dirt. Over-cleansing or scrubbing aggressively will only irritate the skin and cause rebound oiliness. A balanced routine, not extreme cleansing, is what clears pores effectively. Point 4. Step 1. Steam to soften and open pores. Steaming is one of the most relaxing and effective first steps. How to do it? Boil water and pour into a large bowl. Add 2 to 3 drops of tea tree, eucalyptus, or chamomile oil. Place a towel over your head and lean 15 to 20 centimeters away for 5 to 7 minutes. Gently pat dry. The steam helps soften keratin plugs and improves absorption of later treatments. Point 5. Step 2. Exfoliate smartly, chemical, not physical. Instead of scrubbing with rough beads that can create microtears, use chemical exfoliants that work deep within pores. _BHA, salicylic acid oil soluble, penetrates deep into pores. Breaks down sebum. _AHA, glycolic/lactic acid water soluble, removes surface buildup and brightens. Use 2 to 3 times per week. Start slow, 0.5 to 1% BHA or 5% AHA, and always moisturize after. Point 6. Step 3. Clay masks for detox and balance. Clay masks draw out impurities and excess oil. Top types: kaolin clay, gentle, suitable for sensitive skin; bentonite clay, strong oil absorption for very oily skin; charcoal masks, absorb toxins and pollution. Apply once or twice a week after cleansing and exfoliating. Leave for 10 to 15 minutes and rinse with lukewarm water. Point 7. Step 4. Retinoids for long-term pore refinement. Retinoids are vitamin A derivatives that normalize cell turnover and prevent future clogging. Over time, they also make pores appear smaller. Options include adapalene 0.1%, different mild, over-the-counter; tretinoin, retin-A prescription, highly effective. Start with small amounts, pea-sized, 2 to 3 nights per week, followed by a hydrating moisturizer. Point 8. Step 5. Pore minimizing and balancing ingredients. While pores can't close, you can reduce their visibility by strengthening surrounding tissue. Look for niacinamide, vitamin B3 reduces oil production, tightens skin; witch hazel, mild astringent effect; zinc PCA, regulates sebum; green tea extract, antioxidant that calms redness. Point 9. Step 6. Hydration is essential. Dehydrated skin produces more oil to compensate. Choose a lightweight, oil-free moisturizer with hyaluronic acid or ceramides. Hydrated skin equals fewer blockages. Point 10. Step 7. Always wear sunscreen. UV rays thicken dead skin and enlarge pores. Use a broad-spectrum SPF 30+ daily. Mineral sunscreens, zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, work best for acne-prone skin. Point 11. Step 8. Don't pick or squeeze. Manual extraction can lead to scars, enlarged pores, or infections. If necessary, get professional extraction at a dermatology clinic where tools are sterilized and controlled. Point 12. Natural remedies that help and those that don't. Some natural ingredients truly support blackhead treatment. _honey and cinnamon, antibacterial and soothing; aloe vera, anti-inflammatory, helps healing. Prohibited. Avoid toothpaste or lemon juice. They irritate skin and damage barrier. Point 13. Diet and lifestyle tips. Skin health starts from within. Cut down on dairy and sugary foods. Increase insulin. More oil. Drink green tea daily. Antioxidants. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Manage stress. Cortisol imbalance worsens oil production. Your skin often mirrors your overall well-being. Point 14. Weekly deep clean routine. Example: Monday, cleanse plus BHA toner. Wednesday, steam plus clay mask. Friday, gentle AHA exfoliation. Sunday, retinoid plus hydrating serum. Keep consistent. Results build week by week. Point 15. Professional treatments for stubborn blackheads. If home care isn't enough, dermatologists can help with hydrofacial. Uses vacuum extraction and hydration infusion. Microdermabrasion. Exfoliates dead cells with microcrystals. Chemical peels. Glycolic/salicylic-based peels resurface skin. Laser therapy. Reduces oil glands and tightens skin texture. Point 16. Mistakes to avoid: overwashing skin more than twice daily, using alcohol-based toners, layering too many active ingredients together, skipping moisturizer, expecting instant results. Point 17. The pore shrinking truth: pores have no muscles to open or close, but clean pores always look smaller. The illusion of tight pores comes from healthy barrier, low oil, and even skin tone. Point 18. Example routine: AM/PM. Morning, gentle cleanser, niacinamide serum, moisturizer, sunscreen. Night, oil cleanser, water cleanser, BHA toner, retinoid. Every other night, moisturizer. 19. Emotional aspect: confidence through clarity. Clear skin is not just aesthetic, it restores confidence. Taking care of blackheads patiently builds discipline and self-respect. Every consistent week brings smoother texture and brighter tone. Point 20. The 6-week transformation plan. Follow this structured path. Week 1 to 2, detox and adjust to actives. Week 3 to 4, steady exfoliation plus pore tightening. Week 5 to 6, visible smoothness, less congestion. Document progress with weekly photos. You'll be amazed by the change. Article 1. The Ultimate Guide to Treating Acne and Achieving Clear, Healthy Skin. 1. Understanding what acne really is. Acne is not simply dirty skin, it's an inflammatory disorder of the sebaceous, oil, glands, and hair follicles. When excess sebum mixes with dead skin cells and bacteria, especially Cutibacterium acnes, pores become clogged, leading to blackheads, whiteheads, and pimples. Hormonal changes, stress, diet, and genetics all play roles in how severe acne becomes. Point 2. Different types of acne: comedonal acne, blackheads and whiteheads caused by clogged pores; inflammatory acne, red bumps and pustules when bacteria trigger inflammation; cystic acne, deep, painful nodules under the skin, the most severe form. Understanding which type you have helps determine the correct treatment plan. Point 3. The foundation: gentle cleansing. Cleansing twice a day is essential, once in the morning, once before bed. Use a mild, non-comedogenic cleanser that does not strip the skin's natural moisture barrier. Overwashing or scrubbing harshly triggers more oil production and irritation. Recommended ingredients: salicylic acid, BHA exfoliates inside pores, dissolving excess oil; benzoyl peroxide kills acne-causing bacteria and reduces inflammation; green tea or aloe vera extracts soothe redness and calm sensitive skin. Point 4. Exfoliation: the secret to clear pores: exfoliate 2 to 3 times per week with chemical exfoliants like AHAs, glycolic acid, lactic acid, or BHAs, salicylic acid. Avoid physical scrubs with rough particles that can create microtears. Proper exfoliation removes dead cells, allowing treatments and moisturizers to penetrate more effectively. Point 5. Moisturizing is not optional. Even oily or acne-prone skin needs hydration. When the skin barrier dries out, oil glands overcompensate, worsening breakouts. Look for lightweight gel or lotion-based moisturizers. Labels such as oil-free, non-comedogenic, and fragrance-free ingredients like hyaluronic acid and ceramides help maintain barrier strength. Point 6. Sun protection: sunscreen is often neglected, yet it's one of the most powerful tools against acne, scarring, and premature aging. UV rays worsen hyperpigmentation and slow healing. Choose broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher oil-free mineral formulas, zinc oxide/titanium dioxide. Apply every morning and reapply every 2 to 3 hours outdoors. Point 7. Spot treatments that actually work: when a pimple appears, resist the urge to pop it. Instead, apply a targeted treatment: 2.5% benzoyl peroxide gel for bacteria and swelling, 2% salicylic acid to clear the pore, sulfur masks for reducing oil, and redness, hydrocolloid patches overnight to absorb pus and protect the wound. 8. Managing hormonal acne: adult women often struggle with jawline or chin breakouts due to fluctuating estrogen and progesterone. Helpful strategies: track your cycle to anticipate flare-ups. Discuss birth control pills or spironolactone with a dermatologist. Both regulate hormonal oil production. Reduce high glycemic foods that spike insulin, which indirectly increases sebum output. 9. Nutrition and lifestyle factors. Diet doesn't cause acne directly, but strongly influences inflammation and hormone balance. Tips: limit dairy and refined sugars. Both may trigger acne in sensitive individuals. Eat plenty of omega-3 fatty acids, salmon, walnuts, flaxseed. Stay hydrated. Dehydration thickens sebum. Sleep 7 to 8 hours nightly and manage stress with exercise or meditation. Cortisol spikes can worsen breakouts. 10. Professional treatments. When over-the-counter options fail, dermatologists can tailor stronger therapies. Topical retinoids, adapalene, tretinoin speed cell turnover, unclog pores, fade scars. Antibiotics, clindamycin. Doxycycline short-term use to calm severe inflammation. Isotretinoin, Accutane for resistant cystic acne, requires close monitoring, but can permanently reduce oil production. Chemical peels or microneedling. Resurface skin texture and lighten scars. 11. Treating acne scars and pigmentation. Even after acne clears, lingering scars or dark spots remain. Options include niacinamide and vitamin C serums for brightening, retinoids to stimulate collagen repair, laser treatments, fractional CO2, IPL for deep scarring, consistent sunscreen use, UV exposure darkens scars. 12. Common mistakes to avoid over-cleansing or using alcohol-based toners. Strips barrier, causes rebound oil. Popping pimples drives bacteria deeper, leads to scars. Mixing too many actives, irritation and redness from ingredient conflicts. Skipping moisturizer. Dehydration triggers more oil. Ignoring lifestyle stressors. Chronic stress equals chronic acne. 13. Building a simple, sustainable routine. Morning, gentle cleanser treatment, salicylic acid or niacinamide. Lightweight moisturizer sunscreen. Evening, makeup remover or gentle cleanser exfoliant. 2-3 times/week. Or retinoid moisturizer. Keep it simple. Consistency, complexity. 14. Acne across age groups. Teens, usually hormonal, excess oil. Focus on gentle cleansing plus BCH. Adults, often stress or hormone-driven. Focus on barrier repair plus anti-inflammatory care. Men, shaving irritation adds another layer. Use aloe-based aftershaves and clean razors. Women in menopause, dryness may dominate. Use richer moisturizers plus gentle retinoids. 15. Myths versus facts. Myth: reality. Acne comes from poor hygiene. It's primarily hormonal and genetic. Only teenagers get acne. Many adults, even in their 40s, struggle. Tanning clears acne. Sun damage worsens it. Long-term toothpaste heals pimples. It irritates and can burn skin. Natural equals safe. Essential oils may clog pores or cause allergies. 16. When to see a dermatologist. If acne causes scarring, pain, or emotional distress, seek professional help. Early treatment prevents permanent marks. Dermatologists can combine prescription medications with in-office therapies for faster, lasting results. 17. Special situations. Pregnancy, avoid retinoids and high-dose salicylic acid. Ask about azelaic acid or glycolic acid instead. Sensitive skin, use lower concentrations, e.g., 0.5% salicylic acid, and patch test new products. Athletes, shower immediately after sweating to prevent sweat acne. Folliculitis. 18. The emotional side of acne. Acne often lowers confidence, especially in social or professional settings. Remember that nearly everyone experiences skin issues. Focus on long-term care and emotional well-being. Therapy, mindfulness, or supportive communities can reduce stress-related breakouts. 19. Minimalism and consistency. The most effective skincare is the one you can stick to daily. Don't chase every viral product. Introduce one new item at a time, monitor results for 4 to 6 weeks, and avoid product hopping. Real transformation takes patience. 20. Long-term prevention. Once acne improves, maintain your skin with balanced diet and hydration, regular cleansing and sunscreen, occasional exfoliation, avoiding pore. Article 3. Hormonal acne and how to control it without harsh drugs. 1. What exactly is hormonal acne? Hormonal acne is one of the most misunderstood skin conditions. Unlike teenage acne caused mainly by puberty, hormonal acne is driven by fluctuations in hormones that regulate oil production and inflammation. It typically appears along the jawline, chin, and lower cheeks, often flaring up in cycles right before menstruation, during stressful periods, or due to lifestyle shifts such as lack of sleep, These breakouts are usually deep, painful, and cystic, not just surface pimples. They can take weeks to heal and often leave marks behind. Understanding what drives this process is the first step toward long-term control. Point 2. The hormones behind the problem. 3 main hormones influence acne. Androgens, like testosterone, stimulate sebaceous glands to produce more oil. Estrogen keeps sebum production in check, but fluctuates during the menstrual cycle. Cortisol, the stress hormone that increases inflammation and triggers breakouts. When these hormones are imbalanced, your oil glands go into overdrive, clogging pores and feeding acne-causing bacteria. Point 3. Common signs of hormonal acne. You might have hormonal acne if breakouts appear on the lower face and neck, pimples worsen before your period, acne persists into adulthood, especially in women aged 25 to 40, pimples feel deep, painful, or cyst-like. Skin becomes oilier around the time of stress or poor sleep. Recognizing the pattern helps you adjust lifestyle and treatment effectively. Point 4. The root causes. More than just hormones. Hormones play the leading role, but other triggers make it worse. Poor diet, high sugar, dairy, refined carbs, stress, cortisol spikes, lack of sleep, melatonin imbalance, improper skincare, using comedogenic products, gut dysbiosis, unhealthy gut bacteria can affect hormone metabolism. Point 5. Why harsh drugs aren't always the answer. Many people immediately turn to antibiotics, Accutane, or birth control pills. While these can help temporarily, they often suppress symptoms instead of fixing root causes. Long-term use can also affect gut health, liver function, or hormonal stability. The good news: you can manage hormonal acne naturally with consistency and science-backed strategies. Point 6. Balancing hormones naturally. Your hormones respond to your daily habits. Small, steady lifestyle changes can restore balance. Get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly. Eat on a regular schedule to stabilize insulin. Practice stress reduction, meditation, deep breathing, journaling. Limit caffeine and alcohol intake, which raise cortisol. Point 7. Nutrition for hormonal balance. What you eat directly affects hormone production and inflammation levels. Foods to focus on: omega-3s, salmon, flaxseed, walnuts, leafy greens, and cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, kale, cabbage. Zinc-rich foods, pumpkin seeds, lentils, whole grains instead of white carbs. Foods to avoid: dairy, especially skim milk, sugar and refined carbs, processed snacks, and fast food. Excess soy can mimic estrogen. Point 8. Supplements that help regulate hormones. Certain vitamins and minerals help the body detox and stabilize hormones. Zinc, anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. Diindolylmethane from cruciferous vegetables balances estrogen levels. Evening primrose oil supports hormonal equilibrium. Probiotics improve gut health and reduce inflammation. Always consult a professional before starting new supplements. Point 9. Exercise and circulation. Regular physical activity balances cortisol and boosts detoxification through sweat and circulation. Choose activities that calm the nervous system: yoga, Pilates, swimming, walking, over excessive high-intensity workouts, which may increase stress hormones if overdone. Point 10. Skincare routine for hormonal acne. Consistency and gentleness are key. Over-cleansing or stripping oil only worsens the imbalance. Morning routine: gentle foaming cleanser. Niacinamide serum controls oil. Lightweight moisturizer. Sunscreen SPF 30+ night routine: makeup remover plus cleanser. Azelaic acid or salicylic acid serum moisturizer with ceramides. Retinoid 2 to 3 nights per week. 11. Why azelaic acid is a game-changer. Azelaic acid targets multiple issues: bacteria, hyperpigmentation, and inflammation without irritating sensitive skin. It's perfect for hormonal acne because it helps fade dark spots left by hormonal breakouts. Point 12. The power of retinoids. Retinoids, like adapalene or tretinoin, normalize cell turnover, preventing pores from clogging. They also stimulate collagen, reducing future scarring. Start slow, 2 nights a week, moisturize generously, and always use sunscreen the next morning. Point 13. Herbal and tea remedies. Certain herbs help regulate hormones naturally. Spearmint tea reduces androgen activity. Green tea antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, chasteberry. Vitex supports progesterone balance. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily for subtle but cumulative effects. 14. The role of gut health. An unhealthy gut can't efficiently metabolize hormones. To restore gut balance, eat fiber-rich foods, oats, legumes, veggies. Add probiotics, yogurt, kimchi, kefir. Avoid artificial sweeteners and processed foods. A healthy gut equals balanced hormones equals clearer skin. 15. Managing stress effectively. Stress is often the hidden trigger of hormonal acne. Ways to manage it: practice mindfulness or meditation daily. Do deep breathing exercises before bed. Take short nature walks. Keep a gratitude or mood journal. Reducing cortisol not only helps skin but also improves sleep, digestion, and immunity. 16. Understanding the menstrual cycle and skin. Women often experience skin fluctuations throughout their monthly cycle. Follicular phase, days 1 to 13, skin feels balanced, radiant. Ovulation, days 14 to 15, estrogen peaks, glowy skin. Luteal phase, days 16 to 28, progesterone and testosterone rise, more oil, more acne. Adjust skincare intensity based on these phases to stay one step ahead. 17. Avoiding product overload. Layering too many active ingredients confuses the skin and disrupts barrier function. Choose 2 to 3 core actives, e.g., salicylic acid, niacinamide, retinol, and stick with them for at least 6 weeks before evaluating progress. 18. Professional treatments that work. If natural care isn't enough, consider professional options. Chemical peels, glycolic or salicylic, for clogged pores. LED light therapy. Blue light kills bacteria. Red light reduces inflammation. Microneedling to smooth texture and scars. Laser therapy for stubborn hormonal cysts. 19. The emotional side of hormonal acne. Cystic breakouts can seriously impact self-esteem. Remember, this is a biological process, not a personal flaw. Track your progress monthly, focus on overall well-being, and celebrate gradual improvements, both in skin and mindset. 20. Long-term healing and maintenance. Controlling hormonal acne is a marathon, not a sprint. Follow this approach: nourish from inside, diet plus sleep plus hydration. Simplify skincare, don't overdo. Stay consistent for at least 3 months. Check hormone levels if acne persists despite lifestyle changes. Healing from hormonal acne means learning your body's language. Once you align your habits with hormonal balance, your skin naturally reflects that inner harmony. The ultimate guide to acne vulgaris. Understanding the 4 pillars of pimple formation. Introduction. What is acne? Acne is the most common skin condition in the world, affecting millions of people regardless of age or ethnicity. It is frustrating, often painful, and can have a significant impact on self-esteem. Yet, it remains one of the most misunderstood conditions. A common myth is that acne is simply caused by dirty skin or eating greasy foods. This is false. Acne is a complex inflammatory disease of the skin's pilosebaceous unit, the hair follicle, and its attached sebaceous oil gland. It is not an infection you can catch, nor is it a sign of poor hygiene. To truly understand how to treat acne, you must first understand why it happens. All acne, from a tiny whitehead to a painful cyst, is caused by a cascade of 4 key factors. We call these the 4 pillars of acne formation. Pillar 1. Hyperseborrhea, excess oil production. The first and most crucial element in acne formation is sebum. What is sebum? Sebum is the natural, waxy oil produced by your sebaceous glands. Its purpose is beneficial. It lubricates the skin, waterproofs the hair, and helps maintain the skin's protective barrier. What goes wrong? In acne-prone individuals, these sebaceous glands are often larger and more sensitive to hormones, particularly androgens, like testosterone. This hormonal signaling causes the glands to go into overdrive, producing far more sebum than the skin needs. This condition is called hyperseborrhea. The result: the skin becomes oily, and the hair follicle, pore, becomes filled with a sticky, abundant supply of sebum. This excess oil is the fuel for the acne process. It doesn't cause the pimple on its own, but it creates the perfect environment for one to form. Pillar 2. Hyperkeratinization, abnormal skin cell shedding. The second pillar involves the cells that line the pore itself. What is keratinization? Your skin is constantly renewing itself. Old, dead skin cells, keratinocytes, are shed from the surface in a process called desquamation. This same process happens inside your pores. What goes wrong? In acne, this shedding process becomes abnormal. This is called hyperkeratinization. Instead of shedding neatly and being expelled from the pore, the dead skin cells become sticky. They clump together and fail to separate. The result: these sticky dead skin cells mix with the excess sebum from pillar 1 inside the pore. Together, they form a dense, hardened plug. This plug, invisible to the naked eye, is the seed of all acne lesions. It is called a microcomedone. Pillar 3, Cutibacterium acnes, bacterial overgrowth. Once the pore is plugged, the third pillar comes into play. What is C? Acnes? Cutibacterium acnes, formerly Propionibacterium acnes, is a bacterium that is a normal, harmless resident of almost everyone's skin. It is not something you catch from someone else. What goes wrong? C. Acnes is an anaerobic bacterium, meaning it thrives in low-oxygen environments. When the microcomedone, the plug of oil and dead skin, blocks the top of the pore, it seals off the oxygen supply. The result: this plugged pore becomes the perfect home for C. acnes. The bacteria feast on the abundant sebum, its food source, and multiply rapidly. As they feed and multiply, they begin to secrete waste products, including digestive enzymes and inflammatory proteins. Pillar 4, inflammation, the immune response. The fourth pillar is your body's own defense system, and it's what turns an invisible plug into a visible, angry pimple. What is inflammation? Inflammation is your immune system's natural response to perceived injury or infection. Its goal is to destroy invaders and repair damage. What goes wrong? The waste products from the C. acnes bacteria from pillar 3 are highly irritating. They seep through the wall of the hair follicle and into the surrounding skin tissue, the dermis. Your immune system detects this attack and sounds the alarm. The result: your body launches an inflammatory cascade. It sends white blood cells and inflammatory chemicals to the site to fight the bacteria and contain the breach. This battle is what you see and feel: redness, erythema caused by increased blood flow to the area, swelling, edema caused by fluid leaking into the tissue, pus, a collection of dead white blood cells, dead bacteria, and cellular debris, pain caused by the pressure of the swelling on nerve endings. How the pillars create different types of acne. The interaction of these 4 pillars explains why we see different kinds of pimples. Microcomedone, the start pillars 1 plus 2. An invisible plug of oil and dead skin. Whitehead, closed comedo, the plug remains trapped under the skin's surface. It's a non-inflamed bump. Blackhead, open comedo, the plug is open to the air. The oil and debris inside oxidize, react with oxygen, and turn dark brown or black. This is not dirt. Article 5, How to Heal Acne Scars and Hyperpigmentation. Point 1. Understanding the aftermath of acne. Clearing acne is only half the battle. What remains, the dark spots, dense and uneven texture, can feel even more stubborn than acne itself. Many people who have overcome breakouts still struggle with the emotional and physical scars left behind. Acne scarring and hyperpigmentation don't only affect appearance, they can also impact confidence and self-esteem. The good news? Skin has an extraordinary ability to repair itself when given time, care, and the right treatments. Point 2. The difference between scars and pigmentation: not all marks are the same. Acne scars are structural changes in the skin caused by deep tissue damage. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH, are surface-level dark marks that form when melanin rushes to the site of inflammation. Post-inflammatory erythema, PE, refers to lingering redness due to broken capillaries. Identifying which one you have is essential because treatment strategies differ. Point 3. Why acne leaves scars. Scars form during the healing process. When the body detects damage, it sends collagen to repair it. If it sends too little, you get depressed scars; too much, and you get raised scars. Picking or squeezing pimples increases inflammation and collagen damage, making scars deeper and longer lasting. Prevention starts during the acne phase. Point 4. Types of acne scars. Understanding scar type helps target it more effectively. Ice pick scars, narrow, deep holes that look like punctures. Boxcar scars, wide, sharp-edged depressions. Rolling scars, shallow waves under the skin surface. Keloid scars, raised, thick scars caused by excessive collagen. Each requires a unique treatment approach. There's no one-size-fits-all. 5. The role of time and patience. One of the hardest truths. Scar healing takes time, months, even a year. The skin remodels slowly. With consistent care, scars soften, pigment fades, and texture smooths. Think of it as rehabilitation, not repair overnight. Point 6. Daily sun protection. The non-negotiable. If you do nothing else, wear sunscreen every single day. UV exposure darkens existing marks and slows collagen rebuilding. Choose SPF 30 or higher, ideally zinc oxide, based if you're acne prone. Make it your last step every morning, even when indoors or it's cloudy. Hyperpigmentation simply cannot heal without UV protection. Point 7. Gentle cleansing and hydration. Avoid stripping cleansers. Over-cleansing compromises the barrier and delays recovery. Use a mild cleanser with ingredients like Centella asiatica, oat extract, or green tea. Follow with a moisturizer rich in ceramides and niacinamide. These help rebuild the skin's protective layer and retain water, both vital for healing. Point 8. Exfoliation. Resurfacing old layers. Exfoliation encourages new skin growth by removing dull, damaged cells. AHAs, glycolic/lactic, improve texture, brightness, and pigmentation. BHAs, salicylic, clear pores, prevent new breakouts. PHAs, gluconolactone, gentle option for sensitive skin. Use exfoliants 2 to 3 times weekly, ideally at night, followed by moisturizer and sunscreen next morning. Point 9. Retinoids, the gold standard of regeneration. Retinoids speed up cell turnover, boost collagen production, and gradually fill in depressions. They're proven to reduce both scars and pigment. Start with adapalene 0.1% or retinol 0.3%, building tolerance slowly. Expect minor peeling initially. That's normal. Consistent use for 12 weeks can dramatically improve skin texture. Point 10. Vitamin C, the brightening powerhouse. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid, fades dark spots, evens tone, and strengthens collagen fibers. Use in the morning before sunscreen. For sensitive skin, try derivatives like sodium ascorbyl phosphate or ascorbyl glucoside, which are more stable and less irritating. Point 11. Niacinamide, the multitasking hero. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, reduces inflammation, strengthens the barrier, controls oil, and brightens hyperpigmentation. It also boosts the efficacy of other treatments like retinoids and vitamin C when layered correctly. Aim for 5 to 10% formulations. Point 12. Other brightening ingredients worth knowing. Licorice root extract soothes and fades dark spots naturally. Tranexamic acid, excellent for stubborn pigmentation. Use 2 to 3% serum. Alpha-arbutin, gentle melanin inhibitor that pairs well with niacinamide. Kojic acid, derived from fungi, helps lighten long-standing marks. Combine no more than 2 brighteners at a time to avoid irritation. Point 13. Collagen stimulation and repair. For atrophic, depressed scars, stimulating collagen is key. Home strategies: retinoids, long-term; peptides, repair proteins; microneedling devices. When done by professionals, collagen takes months to rebuild. Consistency is everything. Point 14. Professional in-clinic treatments for deeper scars or faster results. Dermatologists offer microneedling, controlled injury triggers collagen renewal; laser resurfacing, CO2, Fraxel removes scarred layers, boosts elasticity; chemical peels, glycolic or TCA peels resurface texture; subcision, releases tethered scars under the skin. PRP, platelet-rich plasma, uses your own blood growth factors to heal tissue. Always consult a certified dermatologist before these advanced treatments. Point 15. Home remedies, helpful but limited. Some natural ingredients offer support, not miracles. Aloe vera, anti-inflammatory, speeds up healing; rosehip oil, rich in fatty acids and vitamin A. Green tea extract, antioxidant and soothing; Apply consistently, but don't expect instant fading. Think of these as complementary therapy. Point 16. Nutrition and supplements for skin healing. Skin regenerates from within. Fuel it properly. Vitamin C and E, essential for collagen synthesis. Zinc, supports repair and controls inflammation. Omega-3 fatty acids, reduce redness. Protein, foundation of new tissue. Drink plenty of water, minimize alcohol, and reduce processed foods that trigger inflammation. Point 17. Avoiding new scars during treatment while healing. Prevent new breakouts at all costs. Avoid picking, squeezing, or over-exfoliating. Stick with non-comedogenic products, clean pillowcases, and consistent cleansing. Point 18. The role of microneedling at home. Caution advised. Some use at-home derma rollers, 0.25 to 0.3 millimeters, for mild texture issues. Disinfect thoroughly and never roll over active acne. For deeper scars, professional treatment is safer and more effective. Point 19. Managing expectations and mental health. Healing scars can be emotionally draining. Progress feels slow, and lighting changes can make scars look worse some days. Remember, no one has perfect skin. Focus on overall improvement, not perfection. Self-compassion speeds recovery more than stress ever could. Point 20. The perfect evening routine for scar repair. Gentle cleanser exfoliant, _BCH, alternate nights. Vitamin C or niacinamide serum. Retinoid, 2 to 3 nights/week. Ceramide moisturizer optional. Facial oil or sleeping mask. Consistency trumps intensity. Give your skin 12 weeks to reveal results. Point 21. Combining treatments safely. Never layer too many actives at once. Here's a safe pairing guide. Morning, vitamin C plus niacinamide plus SPF. Night, retinoid plus moisturizer. Alternate exfoliants, AHA/BCH, every 2 to 3 days, not daily. Your skin needs rest days. 2.22. Long-term maintenance and prevention. Once scars fade, prevent relapse. Continue using SPF daily. Keep retinoids and vitamin C in your rotation. Manage stress and hormonal cycles. Treat pimples early to avoid future scars. Healing scars is not just skincare, it's self-care. Every day you stay consistent, your skin rebuilds itself from within. Article 6. Sensitive skincare. Calm, repair, and strengthen your barrier. Point 1. Understanding sensitive skin. Sensitive skin isn't a disease. It's a condition where the skin's protective barrier becomes weak, letting irritants and allergens penetrate more easily. People with sensitive skin often experience redness, burning, stinging, or dryness after applying products that others can use comfortably. In reality, nearly 60% of adults report some level of skin sensitivity. The key to managing it is not avoiding everything, but rebuilding and protecting your barrier, the invisible armor that keeps your skin balanced and strong. Point 2. The science behind the skin barrier. Your skin barrier, also known as the stratum corneum, is made up of tightly packed skin cells held together by lipids like ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. When this barrier is intact, it retains moisture and blocks harmful substances. When it's damaged due to overcleansing, harsh exfoliation, or environmental stress, skin becomes dry, inflamed, and reactive. Imagine your barrier as a brick wall. Remove too much mortar, lipids, and the wall starts to crumble. Point 3. Common causes of sensitive skin. Several factors can weaken your barrier. Overuse of exfoliants and acids, harsh cleansers with sulfates or alcohol, fragrance and essential oils in skincare, weather changes, cold, dry, or windy climates, hormonal fluctuations and stress, genetic conditions like eczema or rosacea. The more triggers you identify, the easier it becomes to protect your skin proactively. Point 4. The difference between sensitive and sensitized skin. Sensitive skin is genetic. It's just how your skin behaves naturally. Sensitized skin, however, is created. It becomes sensitive due to damage from overuse of products or environmental stress. Most people today actually have sensitized skin from doing too much, not too little. The good news: sensitized skin can fully recover with the right care. Point 5. Step 1. Simplify your routine. When your skin is reactive, minimalism is your best friend. Cut your routine down to 3 essentials: gentle cleanser, hydrating moisturizer, sunscreen, SPF 30 or higher, Everything else can wait until your barrier heals. Your goal is stability, not stimulation. Point 6. Choosing the right cleansing should never feel tight or squeaky. Look for pH balanced 4.5 to 6, sulfate-free, fragrance-free cleansers. Good ingredients: ceramides, oat extract, panthenol, green tea, glycerin. Avoid foaming cleansers with sodium lauryl sulfate or menthol. Wash only twice a day, morning and night, with lukewarm water. Point 7. Moisturizing. Article 6. Sensitive skin care. Calm, repair, and strengthen your barrier. Point 1. Understanding sensitive skin. Sensitive skin isn't a disease. It's a condition where the skin's protective barrier becomes weak, letting irritants and allergens penetrate more easily. People with sensitive skin often experience redness, burning, stinging, or dryness after applying products that others can use comfortably. In reality, nearly 60% of adults report some level of skin sensitivity. The key to managing it is not avoiding everything, but rebuilding and protecting your barrier, the invisible armor that keeps your skin balanced and strong. Point 2. The science behind the skin barrier. Your skin barrier, also known as the stratum corneum, is made up of tightly packed skin cells held together by lipids like ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. When this barrier is intact, it retains moisture and blocks harmful substances. When it's damaged due to overcleansing, harsh exfoliation, or environmental stress, skin becomes dry, inflamed, and reactive. Imagine your barrier as a brick wall. Remove too much mortar, lipids, and the wall starts to crumble. Point 3. Common causes of sensitive skin. Several factors can weaken your barrier. Overuse of exfoliants and acids, harsh cleansers with sulfates or alcohol, fragrance and essential oils in skincare, weather changes, cold, dry, or windy climates, hormonal fluctuations and stress, genetic conditions like eczema or rosacea. The more triggers you identify, the easier it becomes to protect your skin proactively. Point 4. The difference between sensitive and sensitized skin. Sensitive skin is genetic. It's just how your skin behaves naturally. Sensitized skin, however, is created. It becomes sensitive due to damage from overuse of products or environmental stress. Most people today actually have sensitized skin from doing too much, not too little. The good news: sensitized skin can fully recover with the right care. Point 5. Step 1. Simplify your routine. When your skin is reactive, minimalism is your best friend. Cut your routine down to 3 essentials: gentle cleanser, hydrating moisturizer, sunscreen, SPF 30 or higher. Everything else can wait until your barrier heals. Your goal is stability, not stimulation. Point 6. Choosing the right cleansing should never feel tight or squeaky. Look for pH balanced 4.5 to 6, sulfate-free, fragrance-free cleansers. Good ingredients: ceramides, oat extract, panthenol, green tea, glycerin. Avoid foaming cleansers with sodium lauryl sulfate or menthol. Wash only twice a day, morning and night, with lukewarm water. Point 7. Moisturizing. The cornerstone of repair. Your moisturizer is your barrier's best ally. Look for formulas containing ceramides, restore lipid balance, cholesterol and fatty acids, rebuild structure, panthenol, vitamin B5 soothes inflammation. Squalane mimics natural skin oil. Centella asiatica calms irritation. Use twice daily. When your skin feels tight, add a layer anytime. Hydration repairs faster than any treatment. Point 8. Avoiding fragrance and essential oils. Fragrance, whether synthetic or natural, is one of the top causes of irritation. Even essential oils like lavender or citrus can cause redness over time. Look for labels that say fragrance-free, not unscented. which can still include masking scents. Point 9. Sunscreen. The ultimate protector. Sensitive skin reacts strongly to UV damage. Choose mineral-based sunscreens with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Avoid chemical sunscreens with avobenzone or oxybenzone. They can sting or burn. Wear SPF daily, even indoors, since blue light and heat can also trigger irritation. Point 10. Rebuilding the barrier with key ingredients. These ingredients actively strengthen your skin. Niacinamide, 2 to 5%, improves barrier function and reduces redness. Madecassoside, derived from centella, speeds up healing. Beta-glucan, deeply hydrates and calms. Allantoin, reduces itching and irritation. Prebiotics, support the skin's microbiome for resilience. A well-formulated moisturizer with these can visibly reduce sensitivity in just a few weeks. Point 11. The danger of overexfoliation. Exfoliation has become trendy, but for sensitive skin, it's often the root cause of damage. If your skin stings, burns, or flakes after exfoliating, stop immediately. When healing, avoid AHAs/BHAs completely for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Once your barrier is strong again, you can reintroduce mild PHAs or enzyme-based exfoliants once weekly. Point 12. The importance of humidity and environment. Your skin barrier loves humidity. Low humidity environments, air conditioning, winter air, dry out skin fast. Use a humidifier at home and avoid long hot showers. After cleansing, pat skin slightly damp, then seal moisture in with moisturizer immediately. Point 13. Understanding the skin microbiome. Just like your gut, your skin hosts beneficial bacteria that protect against pathogens. When you over-cleanse or use too many antiseptics, you disrupt this balance. Products containing prebiotics, like inulin or fermented extracts, help nourish your microbiome and rebuild natural defense. Point 14. How stress and sleep affect sensitivity. Stress raises cortisol, which weakens barrier function and increases inflammation. Lack of sleep slows down skin repair. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep and daily stress relief. Meditation, reading, or even short walks can restore balance faster than you think. Point 15. The power of minimal ingredients. Fewer ingredients equals fewer chances for irritation. When shopping, prefer formulas with under 15 ingredients and no unnecessary fillers. Avoid strong acids, alcohol, essential oils, and retinoids until your skin is calm for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Point 16. Patch testing new products. Always test a new product on a small area, behind the ear or jawline, for 2 to 3 days before applying to your entire face. This habit saves your skin from unnecessary flare-ups. Point 17. Makeup and sensitive skin. Makeup doesn't have to be off-limits. Use non-comedogenic, fragrance-free foundations with mineral pigments like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. They even add sun protection. Always remove makeup gently with micellar water or a mild cleansing oil. Point 18. The Barrier Reset Routine 14-Day Recovery Plan. Morning. Gentle Cleanser Ceramide Moisturizer Mineral SPF 30. Evening. Gentle Cleanser Centella-based Calming Serum Ceramide Moisturizer. Follow this for 14 days straight. No acids, no actives, no scrubs. You'll notice smoother texture, less redness, and stronger skin by day 10 to 14.19. Lifestyle tips for sensitive skin. Drink enough water. Dehydration worsens irritation. Avoid spicy foods and alcohol, which dilate capillaries. Manage stress with breathing or yoga. Replace rough pillowcases with silk or satin. Keep skincare products in a cool, dry place. Point 20. When to see a dermatologist. If you experience persistent burning, eczema, or rosacea-like symptoms despite gentle care, consult a dermatologist. They can prescribe barrier repair creams, mild topical steroids, short-term, or anti-inflammatory medications to reset your skin faster. Point 21. Building long-term resilience. Once your barrier recovers, maintain it. Continue gentle cleansing. Use ceramide-rich moisturizers year-round. Introduce actives slowly, one at a time. Stick to less is more. Healthy skin isn't about how many steps you take, but how consistent and mindful you are. Point 22. The mind. Skin connection. Sensitive skin reacts not just to ingredients, but also to emotions. Anxiety, lack of sleep, and overthinking can trigger flare-ups. Remember, skincare is not punishment, it's care. Treat your skin as you would a healing friend, with patience, respect, and love. When your mind calms, your skin follows. Article 7. Diet and Nutrition for Clear, Glowing Skin. 1. Why what you eat shows on your skin. Your skin is the largest organ of your body, and also one of the most honest. Every bite you take affects its elasticity, clarity, and ability to heal. Unlike creams that work from the outside, nutrition fuels your skin from within. When your diet is balanced with vitamins, minerals, and hydration, the difference is visible. Fewer breakouts, brighter tone, and a natural glow. Your skin is a mirror of your gut and your habits. Point 2. The gut. Skin connection. Inside your intestines lives a vast ecosystem of bacteria called the microbiome. When balanced, it controls inflammation and absorbs nutrients efficiently. But a diet high in sugar, alcohol, and processed food throws this balance off, leading to acne, rosacea, or eczema. Supporting your gut with fiber and fermented foods is the foundation of clear skin. Point 3. Hydration. The simplest glow secret. Skin cells are made mostly of water. Dehydration causes tightness, flakiness, and dullness. Drink 2 to 3 liters of water daily and add hydrating foods like cucumber, watermelon, and oranges. Herbal teas, chamomile, green, rooibos also count. Caffeine and alcohol do the opposite. They dehydrate. Point 4. Essential macronutrients for skin health. Your skin thrives on a balance of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Protein supplies amino acids to build collagen and elastin. Healthy fats, omega-3 and 6, keep the barrier supple. Complex carbs, grains, vegetables, provide steady energy without insulin spikes. Crash diets deprive skin of these essentials and can lead to dryness and premature aging. Point 5. Vitamins that make a visible difference. Vitamin A controls oil production, speeds healing. Found in carrots, spinach, eggs. Vitamin C boosts collagen and fades dark spots. Citrus, kiwi, broccoli. Vitamin E, antioxidant that protects from UV damage. Nuts and avocados. Vitamin B complex, keeps skin moist and reduces redness. Whole grains and bananas. Point 6. Minerals for strength and clarity. Zinc, anti-inflammatory, reduces acne. Pumpkin seeds, lentils, seafood. Selenium, fights free radicals. Brazil nuts and brown rice. Iron, prevents pale, dull skin. Spinach, red meat, beans. Copper, supports melanin production for even tone. Point 7. Omega fatty acids, the beauty oils within omega-3s, EPA and DHA, from salmon, chia, flaxseed, and walnuts reduce inflammation and dryness. They improve acne, eczema, and psoriasis by keeping the barrier resilient. Aim for 2 servings of fatty fish weekly or take a high-quality fish oil supplement. Point 8. Antioxidants. Your natural sunblock antioxidants neutralize free radicals that cause wrinkles and pigmentation. Colorful plants contain the most: berries, pomegranate, kale, tomatoes, green tea, and dark chocolate, 70% plus cocoa. Think rainbow on your plate. The more color, the more protection. Point 9. Probiotics and prebiotics. Probiotics, yogurt, kefir, kimchi, miso, introduce good bacteria. Prebiotics, oats, garlic, onion, banana, feed them. Together they balance the gut and reduce systemic inflammation that shows up as acne or rosacea. Point 10. Foods that trigger breakouts. Dairy, especially skim milk, may stimulate insulin-like growth factors. Sugar and white bread cause blood sugar spikes and inflammation. Processed meat and fried foods oxidize oils in your skin. Excess iodine, salt, seaweed may trigger acne for some people. 11. The anti-inflammatory plate build every meal around these four elements: a source of lean protein, healthy fats, avocado or olive oil, fiber-rich carbs, quinoa, sweet potato, half a plate of vegetables in varied colors. Add spices like turmeric and ginger. They are powerful anti-inflammatories. 12. Breakfast ideas for radiant skin: oatmeal with berries, chia seeds, and almonds. Avocado toast on whole grain bread with a soft-boiled egg. Smoothie with spinach, banana, flaxseed, and yogurt. Morning meals set your glucose balance for the day, and that controls oil and hormone levels. 13. Lunch that heals: combine lean protein, chicken, tofu, salmon, with a big portion of greens and a complex carb like brown rice or quinoa. Add a squeeze of lemon. Its vitamin C aids iron absorption and collagen production. 14. Dinner that regenerates: night is when your skin repairs itself. Choose foods rich in tryptophan, turkey, pumpkin seeds to promote sleep and melatonin. Pair with steamed vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil to deliver fat-soluble vitamins. 15. Smart snacking: snack on carrots, nuts, edamame, or a piece of fruit instead of chips. Your skin doesn't need refined salt and saturated fat. It needs steady energy and nutrients. 16. Supplements that support skin health: while food should come first, some supplements can help fill gaps. Collagen peptides improve elasticity and hydration. Zinc gluconate for acne control. Vitamin D regulates cell turnover and immunity. Evening primrose oil balances hormones. Consult a doctor before adding anything new. More is not always better. 17. The role of detoxification: the liver and kidneys naturally detoxify your body. They just need support. Eat beets, garlic, onion, and leafy greens to boost detox enzymes. Avoid juice cleanses that starve you of protein. They often harm more than help. 18. Balancing blood sugar for balanced skin: high glycemic swings trigger insulin and IGF-1, which stimulates sebum and inflammation. Eat smaller meals every 4 hours. Combine protein with carbs and favor low GI foods like lentils and brown rice. Stable sugar equals stable skin. 19. Hydrating from within: infused water ideas. Add slices of lemon, mint, cucumber, or berries to your water to make hydration exciting. These natural infusions deliver trace vitamins and make you crave more water throughout the day. 20. Lifestyle synergy: sleep, exercise, stress. Nutrition doesn't work alone. Pair it with sleep, 7 to 8 hours for cell renewal. Exercise improves circulation and oxygen flow to skin. Stress management: cortisol spikes can undo your diet's benefits. Holistic balance turns healthy food into visible radiance. 21. Sample 7-day glow-up meal plan: Day 1, oatmeal plus salmon salad plus stir-fried veggies. Day 2, yogurt with berries plus tofu bowl plus lentil soup. Day 3, eggs plus quinoa lunch plus sweet potato dinner. Day 4, smoothie plus chicken wrap plus brown rice veggies. Day 5, chia pudding plus shrimp salad plus grilled fish. Day 6, avocado toast plus bean chili plus green pasta. Day 7, fruit bowl plus rice paper rolls plus miso soup. 22. Long-term perspective: food as skincare: beautiful skin isn't built in a week, it's maintained over years. Your daily choices, every glass of water, every meal with color and balance add up. There's no cream that can replace nutrient-rich blood and a calm gut. Think of your diet as your first and most powerful skincare routine. Article 8. The science of exfoliation: AHAs versus BHAs versus PHAs == 1. Why exfoliation is the secret to radiant skin. If you could choose just one skincare step that instantly improves texture, brightness, and clarity, it's exfoliation. Our skin renews itself naturally every 28 days, but this process slows with age, stress, and pollution. Dead cells accumulate, clogging pores and making skin dull. Exfoliation removes that barrier, revealing fresh, smooth skin beneath, but not all exfoliation is created equal. The secret is understanding which method, AHA, 𝒂𝒄𝒆 or 𝒂𝒄𝒆, your skin truly needs. Point 2. The two families of exfoliation. Physical versus chemical exfoliation means removing old skin. There are two main methods: physical exfoliation, scrubbing with particles or brushes; chemical exfoliation, using acids or enzymes to dissolve dead cells. While physical scrubs can feel satisfying, they often cause micro-tears, especially on acne-prone or sensitive skin. Chemical exfoliation, on the other hand, works evenly, deeper, and safer if done correctly. Point 3. How chemical exfoliation works. Our skin surface is held together by a glue of dead cells and lipids. Acids loosen this glue by breaking down bonds between old cells, allowing new ones to surface. This not only refines texture, but also helps other skincare products absorb better. Think of exfoliation as clearing the road before applying any treatment vehicles. 4. Meet the trio. AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs. Chemical exfoliants come mainly in three families: AHA, alpha hydroxy acids, water-soluble, surface brighteners. BHA, beta hydroxy acids, oil-soluble, pore purifiers. PHA, polyhydroxy acids, gentle hydrators for sensitive skin. Each one targets a different skin concern, and choosing the right one can transform your routine. Point 5. AHAs. The surface polishers. AHAs dissolve the glue that binds dull cells to the top layer. They're ideal for dry, sun-damaged, or uneven skin. Common types include glycolic acid, the smallest molecule, penetrates deeply, best for rough texture; lactic acid, derived from milk, gentler and hydrating; mandelic acid, larger molecule, slow absorbing, perfect for sensitive or darker skin tones. Use at night, starting with 5 to 8% and gradually increasing if tolerated. Point 6. The benefits of AHAs: smooth uneven texture and fine lines, fade pigmentation and acne marks, stimulate collagen production, enhance skin luminosity almost instantly. They're like a mini facial peel at home, but they require sunscreen daily. Point 7. BHAs. The deep cleaning warriors. BHAs are oil-soluble, meaning they penetrate inside pores to dissolve sebum and dead cells, ideal for oily, acne-prone skin. The most common is salicylic acid, derived from willow bark. It's anti-inflammatory and antibacterial, helping clear blackheads, whiteheads, and prevent future breakouts. Point 8. The benefits of BHAs: unclog pores and prevent acne, reduce redness and inflammation, improve shine control for oily skin, minimize blackheads with regular use. They're the best skin decongestant you can have in your cabinet. Point 9. PHAs. The gentle innovators. PHAs are the newest generation of exfoliating acids: gluconolactone, lactobionic acid, and galactose. They have larger molecules than AHAs, so they work slower and stay on the skin's surface. That means less irritation, more hydration. Perfect for sensitive, rosacea, or post-treatment skin. Point 10. Article 9. Adult acne in men and women. Different causes. Different solutions. == 1. When acne doesn't end with teen years. Acne is often thought of as a teenage problem, but millions of adults still battle breakouts well into their 30s, 40s, and even 50s. Adult acne feels different, slower to heal, more inflamed, and often concentrated along the jawline or cheeks. Understanding why adult acne happens and why it differs between men and women is the key to stopping it for good. Point 2. How adult acne differs from teen acne. Teenage acne usually comes from puberty's hormone surge and fast cell turnover. Adult acne develops from slower renewal, chronic stress, and hormonal fluctuations. In adults, the skin barrier is thinner, so inflammation lasts longer and leaves marks more easily. It's less about dirty skin and more about hormonal and lifestyle imbalance. Point 3. The four main drivers of adult acne. Adult acne forms when several factors combine. Overactive sebaceous glands produce too much oil. Dead skin cells clog pores. Bacteria, Cutibacterium acnes, multiply. Inflammation triggers swelling and redness. But the trigger behind those steps differs between men and women. Point 4. Why women experience hormonal fluctuations. Female skin responds to monthly shifts in estrogen and progesterone. Right before menstruation, estrogen drops and testosterone rises, stimulating oil glands. This is why many women get jawline or chin breakouts before their period. Pregnancy, postpartum changes, birth control pills, and menopause can all reshape this pattern. Point 5. Why men break out differently. Men produce steadier and higher levels of testosterone. That means their oil glands are larger and more active year-round. Shaving adds irritation and ingrown hairs, folliculitis. For men, acne usually appears on the forehead, back, and neck, areas with dense oil glands and friction from collars or helmets. Point 6. Stress, the hidden hormone cortisol, the stress hormone, spikes with emotional pressure, lack of sleep, and constant deadlines. It stimulates oil production and inflammation just like testosterone does. Many adults see flare-ups during work stress or family conflict. Managing stress is often the missing step in clear skin plans. Point 7. Diet and modern lifestyle triggers. Fast food, sugar drinks, and coffee may fuel breakouts by raising insulin and IGF-1 levels. These hormones increase sebum and cell growth inside pores. A diet rich in omega-3s, fiber, and low glycemic carbs can reduce this effect. Add greens and water. Cut sugar and dairy. It's simple but powerful. Point 8. Skincare mistakes. Adults often make. Many adults use harsh teen acne products long after puberty. High-strength benzoyl peroxide and alcohol-based cleansers dry the skin and prolong inflammation. Others swing the other way, heavy moisturizers and occlusive makeup that block pores. The goal is balance, gentle cleansing, lightweight hydration, and targeted actives. Point 9. The role of hormones in adult women. Besides the monthly cycle, conditions like PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, can disrupt hormones. Too many androgens cause persistent jawline acne, thinning hair, and irregular periods. A doctor can test hormone levels and recommend treatments like spironolactone or birth control pills to regulate balance. Point 10. The role of hormones in adult men. Men rarely have cyclic fluctuations, but testosterone can still spike with gym supplements or anabolic steroids. That's why bodybuilder acne appears on chest and back. Balancing training with rest, hydration, and anti-inflammatory foods keeps the skin clear without sacrificing fitness. Point 11. Understanding barrier damage and inflammation. Adult skin is often weaker from years of sun exposure, pollution, and strong products. When the barrier is compromised, bacteria penetrate easily and cause deep inflammation. Repairing this barrier with ceramides, niacinamide, and gentle hydration is the foundation of any adult acne routine. Point 12. Building a balanced skincare routine. Morning, gentle cleanser, no sulfates, niacinamide or azelaic acid serum. Light moisturizer with ceramides mineral sunscreen SPF 30. Evening, oil-based cleanser to remove makeup and sunscreen. Salicylic acid toner, 2 to 3 nights a week. Retinoid or adapalene barrier repair cream. Keep it consistent for at least 8 to 12 weeks to see stable results. Point 13. Targeted ingredients for adult acne. Niacinamide balances oil and reduces redness. Azelaic acid fades dark marks and kills bacteria. Salicylic acid cleans pores and exfoliates gently. Adapalene or tretinoin prevent clogs and stimulate collagen. Centella asiatica soothes sensitive skin. Point 14. Men's shaving and skincare tips. Men should shave after a warm shower when pores are soft. Use a sharp razor and shave in the direction of hair growth. Afterward, apply alcohol-free aftershave with aloe vera or witch hazel to calm skin. Replace blades regularly to prevent bacterial growth. Point 15. The impact of makeup on adult acne. Many women use makeup daily for confidence, but some formulas clog pores. Switch to non-comedogenic foundations and wash brushes weekly. Always double cleanse to remove every trace of product before bed. Point 16. The influence of sleep and circadian rhythm. Your skin follows a 24-hour rhythm. At night, it repairs and produces collagen. Sleeping less than 6 hours raises cortisol and reduces growth hormone, slowing healing. Aim for consistent sleep hours and avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Point 17. Stress management techniques. Acne thrives on stress. Daily micro practices help. 5-minute breathing breaks, short walks outside, or 10 minutes of stretching after work. These simple acts lower cortisol and improve circulation to the skin. 18. Professional treatments for stubborn adult acne. When topical care is not enough, dermatologists offer chemical peels with salicylic or glycolic acid to resurface pores, LED light therapy, blue kills bacteria, red calms inflammation. Microneedling to smooth post-acne texture, hormonal therapy for women with androgen imbalance. Always discuss goals and tolerance before starting any professional procedure. 19. Treating post-acne marks and scars. After breakouts heal, dark spots often linger. Use vitamin C, niacinamide, and SPF to fade them gradually. For indented scars, options include microneedling or laser therapy once acne is fully under control. 20. The emotional aspect of adult acne can feel deeply frustrating. You're expected to have it together, yet your skin tells a different story. Remember that it does not define you. Acne is a temporary expression of an internal imbalance. Patience and self-kindness heal faster than criticism. 21. Preventing relapse. Once your skin clears, keep it that way by maintaining healthy habits. Stay hydrated. Stick to a gentle routine. Clean your phone and pillowcases regularly. Manage stress and hormones. Consistency is your long-term medicine. 22. Long-term perspective. Clear skin as a lifestyle. Adult acne is not a punishment, but a signal. When you listen to your body and respect your skin's needs, clarity returns naturally. The goal isn't flawless skin overnight. It's balance, confidence, and self-awareness over time. Healing adult acne means healing your whole routine, from what you eat to how you breathe to how you sleep. Give your skin time, and it will thank you with lasting peace. Article 10. How to build a minimalist yet effective skincare routine. 1. The power of less in a world overflowing with serums, toners, and trendy actives. It's easy to think that more products mean better skin. But the truth is the opposite. Your skin doesn't need everything, it needs balance. Minimalist skincare is not about neglect, it's about precision. It focuses on quality, consistency, and understanding your skin's needs. When you simplify, you give your skin room to breathe and heal naturally. 2. Why overcomplicated routines fail. Many people layer 8 to 10 products, hoping to accelerate results. Instead, they overload the skin, causing irritation, sensitivity, and barrier damage. When too many active ingredients compete, your skin becomes confused, inflamed, red, or flaky. A minimalist routine brings back order, ensuring every step has purpose. 3. Understanding what your skin actually needs. All skin types share 3 fundamental needs: cleansing, moisturizing, and protecting. Everything else, exfoliation, actives, treatments, are add-ons. Start with these 3 pillars before expanding. Once your foundation is solid, improvements come naturally. 4. Step 1. Know your skin type. Minimalism doesn't mean doing the same thing as everyone else. It means knowing what works for you. Oily skin needs balance, not stripping. Dry skin needs hydration and lipid support. Combination skin needs gentle dual care, oil control in the T-zone, nourishment on the cheeks. Sensitive skin needs calm and consistency. Above all, observing your skin for 1 week, how it reacts to climate, stress, and products, gives you the clearest direction. 5. Step 2. Simplify your routine. The minimalist routine has 3 steps in the morning and 3 steps at night. Morning: cleanse, moisturize, protect. Evening: cleanse, treat, repair. That's it. Simplicity keeps the barrier strong and minimizes the risk of reaction. 6. Cleansing, where everything begins. A good cleanser removes oil, pollution, and makeup without stripping natural moisture. Choose a gentle, pH-balanced formula, around 5.5. Avoid foaming cleansers with harsh sulfates or menthol. Massage gently for 60 seconds and rinse with lukewarm water. Cleansing should leave your skin soft, not tight. If you wear sunscreen or makeup, try double cleansing at night. An oil cleanser first, then a gentle water-based cleanser. This ensures deep cleaning without harsh friction. 7. Moisturizing, the universal step. Every skin type needs moisture. even oily skin. A proper moisturizer restores your skin barrier and prevents water loss. Look for key ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, ceramides, and squalane. If you're dry, go for cream textures. If you're oily, choose light gel moisturizers. Apply on damp skin to seal hydration better. 8. Sunscreen. The non-negotiable Shield sunscreen is your most powerful anti-aging and anti-acne product. UV radiation breaks collagen, worsens pigmentation, and delays healing. Use a broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher, preferably mineral-based if you have sensitive skin. Apply every morning, even on cloudy days or indoors near windows. 9. Treat step. The optional middle ground. Once your basic 3 steps are consistent for at least 2 to 3 weeks, you can add a treatment step between cleansing and moisturizing. For oily or acne-prone skin, try salicylic acid or niacinamide. For dryness or dullness, add hyaluronic acid or lactic acid. Article 11. Natural remedies that actually work for acne and which to avoid. 1. The modern obsession with natural. Today, more people than ever are turning to natural skincare. We crave purity, simplicity, and safety, especially after years of harsh chemicals and over-medicated routines. But natural does not always mean safe, and chemical does not always mean bad. After all, water and oxygen are chemicals too. The real goal is not to reject science, but to use nature's power intelligently, combining ancient remedies with modern understanding. 2. Understanding acne before you treat it. Acne forms when oil glands overproduce sebum, dead skin cells clog pores, and bacteria multiply. Inflammation then turns these clogged pores into pimples, blackheads, or cysts. Natural remedies can help by calming inflammation, killing bacteria, and balancing oil, but only if you choose the right ones and stay consistent. 3. The role of inflammation in acne. Acne is an inflammatory condition, not just a hygiene issue. That's why many natural ingredients that reduce inflammation, such as aloe vera or green tea, often work better long-term than aggressive spot treatments. So the best natural approach focuses on calming, balancing, and healing rather than attacking. 4. Aloe vera. Nature's cooling healer. Aloe vera gel contains polysaccharides and salicylic-like compounds that soothe irritation and gently exfoliate. It also hydrates without clogging pores. Use pure aloe gel directly from the leaf or a 99% aloe vera product. Apply after cleansing morning and night. Over a few weeks, redness and inflammation noticeably decrease. 5. Tea tree oil. A natural antiseptic. Tea tree oil is one of the most studied natural acne remedies. It has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects that target acne-causing bacteria. Mix 1 drop of tea tree oil with 10 drops of a carrier oil like jojoba or grapeseed. Apply only to affected areas, never directly on bare skin. Overuse can cause dryness or sensitivity, so moderation is key. 6. Green tea. Antioxidant powerhouse. Green tea is rich in polyphenol, especially HCG, which reduces sebum and calms redness. You can drink 2 to 3 cups daily or apply chilled green tea directly to your skin with a cotton pad. Some people even freeze it into ice cubes for a refreshing morning anti-inflammatory boost. 7. Honey. The ancient antibacterial. Raw honey, particularly Manuka honey, has natural antibacterial and healing properties. It also keeps wounds moist and speeds up recovery. Spread a thin layer over clean skin, leave for 15 minutes, and rinse. Use 2 to 3 times a week. Honey masks help prevent new breakouts and fade existing marks. 8. Apple cider vinegar. Use with extreme caution. Apple cider vinegar has gained a cult following for its antibacterial and exfoliating abilities. But it is very acidic and can burn the skin if used undiluted. If you want to try it, mix 1 part vinegar with 5 to 10 parts water. Use a cotton pad to dab lightly, then rinse after 1 minute. For most people, gentler acids like lactic or mandelic acid are safer. 9. Turmeric. The golden anti-inflammatory turmeric contains curcumin, which reduces redness, swelling, and scars. Make a simple mask. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder with honey or yogurt. Apply for 10 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. Beware that it can temporarily stain your skin yellow. Harmless, but noticeable. 10. Witch hazel. The natural toner witch hazel is a plant extract with mild astringent and anti-inflammatory effects. It can reduce oil and calm inflamed pimples. Use an alcohol-free witch hazel toner to avoid dryness. Apply once daily with a cotton pad after cleansing. Overuse may dry sensitive skin, so balance with moisturizer. 11. Jojoba oil. Balancing oil with oilet may seem counterintuitive, but certain oils help acne instead of worsening it. Jojoba oil closely resembles natural sebum, tricking the skin into producing less oil. It also carries antibacterial compounds and antioxidants. Massage a few drops onto damp skin at night. Within weeks, you may notice smoother, softer, less oily skin. 12. Zinc. The quiet mineral hero zinc helps regulate hormones, control oil, and reduce inflammation. You can take zinc supplements or use topical creams containing zinc oxide. Foods rich in zinc, like pumpkin seeds, lentils, and seafood, also help. Most people see clearer skin within 2 months of consistent intake. 13. Oatmeal. Gentle and calming oats contain beta-glucans that soothe irritation. An oatmeal mask can calm redness and restore moisture. Blend oats with warm water or honey. Apply for 15 minutes and rinse. It's safe for daily use, even on sensitive skin. 14. Ice therapy. Simple but effective ice doesn't cure acne but reduces swelling fast. Wrap an ice cube in a soft cloth and press on inflamed pimples for 30 seconds. This constricts blood vessels and eases redness before events or filming days. It's a natural way to calm without chemicals. 15. Natural remedies to avoid. Not every natural ingredient is skin-friendly. Avoid the following common mistakes. Lemon juice, too acidic, can cause burns and pigmentation. Baking soda alters pH and destroys barrier lipids. Toothpaste, full of irritants, not designed for skin. Coconut oil, comedogenic, clogs pores despite being natural. Essential oils without dilution, risk of chemical burns. Natural should never mean careless. 16. The diet connection. Natural remedies work best when paired with natural eating. A clean diet reduces inflammation internally. Add fruits, vegetables, omega-3 rich foods, and plenty of water. Reduce dairy and processed sugar. The fewer processed foods you eat, the clearer your skin becomes. 17. Lifestyle and stress. No remedy works if stress hormones run wild. Sleep deprivation and anxiety fuel acne. Incorporate meditation, breathing exercises, or evening walks. Combine inner peace with outer care. Your skin reflects your state of mind. 18. How to build a natural acne routine. Morning. Cleanse with gentle natural soap or aloe cleanser. Use green tea or witch hazel toner. Moisturize with aloe or jojoba oil. Apply sunscreen, always essential. Evening. Cleanse again. Apply diluted tea tree or azelaic acid serum. Seal with honey or centella moisturizer. Use turmeric or oat mask twice weekly. Consistency transforms these steps into results. 19. Combining natural and modern science. The best routines merge both worlds. You can pair a dermatologist-prescribed retinoid with natural calming ingredients like centella or oat extract. Use green tea alongside sunscreen for antioxidant protection. Science and nature can complement, not compete. 20. Patience and realistic expectations. Natural remedies take time. You might see results after 4 to 6 weeks, not overnight. But improvements from natural care are often more stable and sustainable because they work with your skin, not against it. Think long-term. Every day of gentle, consistent care is a step toward stronger, calmer skin. 21. The emotional impact of going natural. Switching to natural remedies can feel empowering. It reconnects you with your body and the earth. But remember, natural skincare is not a religion. Don't feel guilty for using modern treatments when necessary. The best skincare philosophy is flexibility, using what works, with mindfulness and respect for your skin's individuality. 22. The long game. Nature and consistency. The skin's natural cycle takes about 1 month. Each cell that dies and renews reflects the care you've given it. Stay consistent with gentle, nature-inspired rituals. Over time, acne becomes less frequent, scars fade, and your complexion stabilizes. The real miracle isn't in the honey, tea tree oil, or aloe. It's in your discipline and belief that slow, Kind care can transform your skin from the inside out. Article 12. Treating body acne, back, chest, and shoulder breakouts. Point 1. Why body acne deserves more attention. Most skincare advice focuses on the face. But acne doesn't stop there. For many people, it extends to the back, chest, and shoulders. These areas have larger oil glands and thicker skin, which makes them more prone to clogging. Body acne can be painful, itchy, and confidence-draining, especially during summer or before social events. The good news, it's treatable and often easier to manage than facial acne once you understand the triggers. Point 2. What causes body acne? Body acne develops through the same process as facial acne: clogged pores, excess sebum, bacteria, and inflammation. But several unique factors make body acne worse: sweat, friction from clothes, backpacks, and even laundry detergent residues all contribute. When combined with heat and humidity, the back becomes the perfect breeding ground for acne-causing bacteria. Point 3. The role of sweat and friction. Sweat itself doesn't cause acne. It's the combination of sweat and tight clothing that traps moisture and bacteria against your skin. This creates an environment where pores get blocked and inflammation begins. Wearing tight gym wear for hours after exercising is one of the most common triggers. Always shower immediately after sweating heavily, and avoid synthetic fabrics that trap heat. Point 4. Common mistakes that make body acne worse. Many people scrub their back and chest aggressively, thinking it will clean the acne away. In reality, that irritation breaks the barrier and spreads bacteria. Other common mistakes include using hair conditioner that drips down the back, leaving residue, or sleeping in sweaty clothes. Acne thrives in trapped heat, oil, and friction. The fix is gentle cleansing and breathable fabrics, not punishment. Point 5. The difference between body acne and folliculitis. Not every bump on your back is acne. Folliculitis, inflammation of hair follicles, often looks similar but feels itchier and spreads faster. Folliculitis is usually caused by yeast or bacteria, not oil glands. If bumps are very small, red, and itchy, especially after sweating, you might have fungal acne. The treatment is slightly different and includes antifungal washes or creams. Point 6. Step 1. The right cleansing routine. Cleansing is your first line of defense. Use a salicylic acid, ∏ body wash, or a benzoyl peroxide wash once daily. These ingredients remove oil, clear pores, and kill bacteria effectively. Massage the wash into affected areas and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes before rinsing. Don't rush, contact time matters. After showering, pat dry with a clean towel. Never rub. Point 7. Step 2. Exfoliate wisely. Exfoliating removes dead skin and keeps pores open. Use chemical exfoliants like glycolic acid or lactic acid once or twice a week. Avoid harsh body scrubs or loofahs. They can tear inflamed skin. Instead, use a soft washcloth or chemical exfoliant pads. Consistency matters more than intensity. Point 8. Step 3. Moisturize the right way. Dry skin leads to more oil production. So even oily or acne-prone areas need hydration. Choose lightweight, non-comedogenic lotions with ingredients like niacinamide, ceramides, and hyaluronic acid. Avoid thick butters or oils such as coconut oil, which can clog pores. Point 9. Step 4. Treat targeted breakouts. For stubborn spots, apply benzoyl peroxide gel, 2.5 to 5%, or azelaic acid cream after showering. If you prefer natural options, tea tree oil, diluted, or niacinamide serum can help reduce inflammation without harshness. Spot treat daily until inflammation subsides. Point 10. Step 5. Protect your skin from sweat and heat. Wear loose, breathable fabrics made of cotton or bamboo. Avoid sitting in sweaty clothes or gym gear. If you must wear a backpack often, place a soft cotton layer between the strap and your back to reduce friction. Remember, airflow prevents bacterial buildup. Point 11. Body acne and hair products. Many people unknowingly worsen their back acne with their hair routine. Conditioners, oils, and styling creams that contain silicones or waxes can clog pores as they rinse down your back. The solution: wash your body after washing your hair. That way, you remove any leftover residue. Point 12. The power of benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide remains one of the most effective treatments for body acne. It kills acne-causing bacteria and reduces inflammation. Use a 5% body wash in the shower, but rinse thoroughly and use white towels. It can bleach fabrics. Within 4 to 6 weeks, you'll notice fewer active breakouts and smoother texture. Point 13. When fungal acne is the real culprit. If your acne doesn't improve with typical acne products, it might be fungal acne, caused by yeast, 𝑪𝒍𝒆𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈. It thrives in humid areas like the back, chest, and scalp. Use 𝑭𝒂𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍 shampoo as a body wash 2 to 3 times weekly, letting it sit on the skin for 5 minutes before rinsing. Fungal acne improves quickly when treated correctly, sometimes within 2 weeks. Point 14. Diet's role in body acne. Body acne reacts to internal inflammation just like facial acne. Reduce dairy, sugar, and processed food intake. Add anti-inflammatory.
Guide 1. Complete understanding of acne, pathophysiology, types, and root causes. Acne is one of the most prevalent skin conditions affecting approximately 85% of people aged 12 to 24, with significant numbers also experiencing adult acne. To effectively treat acne, you must first understand its underlying mechanisms and various manifestations. Acne develops through a complex process involving 4 primary factors: increased sebum production, follicular hyperkeratinization, colonization by Cutibacterium acnes bacteria, and inflammation. The sebaceous glands, which produce sebum or skin oil, become hyperactive primarily due to hormonal stimulation. During puberty, androgens like testosterone trigger increased sebum production. This oil production is essential for skin protection, but excess sebum creates an environment conducive to acne development. The sebaceous glands have androgen receptors, meaning individuals with heightened sensitivity to hormones or with hormonal imbalances experience excessive sebum production. Follicular hyperkeratinization refers to the abnormal shedding of skin cells lining the hair follicle. Normally, dead skin cells shed and exit through the hair follicle to the skin surface. In acne-prone individuals, these cells stick together and don't shed properly, creating a plug within the follicle. This plug, combined with sebum, forms an ideal environment for bacterial growth and acne formation. Cutibacterium acnes, previously known as Propionibacterium acnes, is a naturally occurring bacterium on human skin. However, in the oxygen-poor environment created by plugged follicles, this bacterium proliferates rapidly. These bacteria produce enzymes and toxins that trigger the immune system, causing inflammation and the visible acne lesions you see on your skin. Inflammation is the final component and arguably the most visible aspect of acne. When the immune system responds to bacterial presence and follicle rupture, it sends inflammatory cells to the area, causing redness, swelling, heat, and the formation of pustules or nodules. Understanding this process is crucial because different acne treatments target different components of this mechanism. There are numerous acne types, each requiring different treatment approaches. Non-inflammatory acne includes blackheads and whiteheads. Blackheads, or open comedones, form when a follicle is clogged with sebum and dead skin cells, but the pore remains open. The dark appearance results from oxidation of the sebum, not dirt. Whiteheads, or closed comedones, occur when the follicle is completely sealed, trapping sebum and dead cells beneath the skin surface, creating a small white or flesh-colored bump. Inflammatory acne is more noticeable and potentially scarring. Papules are small, firm, red bumps without a visible center, representing the body's inflammatory response. Pustules are similar to papules but contain a visible yellow or white center filled with pus. These are the classic pimples most people recognize. Nodules are larger, deeper, solid lesions that develop when inflammation extends deeper into the skin. They're typically painful and can last for weeks. Cystic acne represents the most severe form, where large, fluid-filled lesions develop deep within the skin. These are extremely painful and highly prone to causing permanent scarring. Several factors contribute to acne development beyond just hormones and bacteria. Genetics play a significant role. If your parents had severe acne, you're more likely to experience it too. Environmental factors matter considerably. Living in humid climates can exacerbate acne due to increased moisture promoting bacterial growth. Pollution and environmental toxins can clog pores and trigger inflammation. Stress hormones like cortisol increase sebum production and inflammation, explaining why acne often worsens during stressful periods. Diet influences acne more than previously thought. High glycemic foods rapidly spike blood sugar, causing insulin surges that trigger sebaceous gland stimulation and androgen production. Dairy products, particularly skim milk, contain hormones and proteins that may trigger acne in susceptible individuals. Omega-3 fatty acid deficiency promotes inflammation, while excessive omega-6 consumption without sufficient omega-3s creates an inflammatory imbalance. Certain medications, including corticosteroids and lithium, are known to trigger or worsen acne as a side effect. Recognizing your specific acne type and identifying contributing factors is the first step toward effective treatment. Some people have purely hormonal acne, while others struggle with bacterial acne, dietary triggers, or environmentally influenced breakouts. Understanding your personal acne profile allows you to select treatments targeting your specific problem rather than wasting time and money on ineffective solutions. Guide 2: Comprehensive Daily Cleansing and Preparation Routine for Acne-Prone Skin. The foundation of any successful acne treatment regimen is an appropriate cleansing routine. Many people underestimate the importance of proper cleansing, believing that any soap will suffice. However, for acne-prone skin, the cleansing process is far more nuanced and critical to success. Your cleansing routine will prepare your skin for treatment products and remove substances that promote acne formation. Begin by understanding that you should cleanse your face twice daily, once in the morning and once at night. Morning cleansing removes the oil, dead skin cells, and bacteria that accumulate overnight while you sleep. Your skin is active at night, producing more sebum and shedding dead cells, so morning cleansing is not optional. Evening cleansing is equally important, removing makeup, environmental pollutants, dirt, excess oil, and dead skin cells accumulated throughout the day. Many people neglect evening cleansing or do it hastily, significantly compromising their acne treatment results. Temperature matters more than most people realize. Always use lukewarm water, never hot water. Hot water strips away your skin's natural oils and disrupts the skin barrier, leading to increased irritation and compensatory sebum overproduction. Excessively hot water also causes blood vessel dilation, temporarily increasing inflammation and making acne appear worse. Conversely, cold water doesn't effectively remove oil and impurities, leaving your skin inadequately cleansed. Selecting an appropriate cleanser is crucial. For acne-prone skin, choose a gentle, pH-balanced cleanser specifically formulated for this skin type. The pH of your skin is approximately 4.5 to 5.5, slightly acidic. Using alkaline soaps disrupts this pH balance, damaging your acid mantle and increasing sensitivity and bacterial overgrowth. Look for cleansers labeled pH balanced or for acne-prone skin. Many quality acne cleansers contain salicylic acid, a beta-hydroxy acid that penetrates into pores to dissolve sebum and dead skin cells. A concentration of 0.5% to 2% is appropriate for daily cleansing. Some people prefer cleansers with benzoyl peroxide, which kills acne-causing bacteria. A 2.5% benzoyl peroxide cleanser is effective without excessive drying when used in a cleansing format rather than as a leave-on treatment. Others prefer gentle, fragrance-free cleansers without active ingredients, particularly if their skin is sensitive or if they're using other strong acne treatments. Experiment to find what works best for your skin, understanding that what works for your friend may not work for you. The cleansing process itself requires attention to technique. Wet your face thoroughly with lukewarm water to open your pores slightly and soften your skin. Apply your cleanser using your fingertips or a soft washcloth. Using your hands is often preferable because you have better control and can feel whether you're applying too much pressure. Gently massage the cleanser into your skin using circular motions for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. This duration gives the cleanser time to dissolve oil and loosen impurities without overstripping your skin. Pay special attention to your T-zone, your forehead, nose, and chin, where sebum production is typically highest. However, don't neglect other areas, particularly your jawline and cheeks where hormonal acne often appears. Be especially gentle around your eyes and lips where skin is thinner and more sensitive. Never use a rough scrub or washcloth, as physical abrasion can irritate acne lesions, spread bacteria, and increase inflammation. After thoroughly massaging, rinse your face completely with lukewarm water. Ensure you remove all cleanser residue, as leftover cleanser can irritate your skin and interfere with the absorption of treatment products. Pat your face gently dry with a clean, soft towel. This is important. Never rub your face dry aggressively. Aggressive rubbing irritates inflamed acne, increases inflammation, and can spread bacteria to other areas of your face. Use a clean towel every time, as bacteria from used towels can contaminate your skin and worsen acne. After cleansing, wait 1 to 2 minutes before applying any treatment products. Applying products to damp skin can dilute them and reduce effectiveness. Additionally, some ingredients like retinoids and benzoyl peroxide can irritate damp skin more readily than dry skin. Use this waiting time to remove contact lenses if you wear them, preventing irritation from treatment products coming into contact with your lenses. Immediately after cleansing and while your skin is still slightly damp, apply a hydrating toner or essence. Toners serve multiple purposes. They rebalance your skin's pH after cleansing, provide hydration, and prepare your skin to absorb subsequent treatment products more effectively. Choose a hydrating toner rather than an astringent one, as astringent toners can overdry acne-prone skin. Your toner should feel refreshing and absorb quickly without leaving sticky residue. Following your toner, apply your acne treatment product. If you're using salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, apply it to your entire face or just to acne-prone areas depending on your skin's tolerance and your dermatologist's recommendations. If you're using stronger treatments like retinoids, apply them now according to your dermatologist's guidance. Finally, apply an appropriate moisturizer for your skin type. Many people skip this step thinking moisturizer will worsen acne, but this is a critical mistake. Your skin needs hydration regardless of acne status, and properly moisturized skin actually has better outcomes with acne treatment. Consistency is absolutely paramount. Your cleansing routine should become as automatic as brushing your teeth. Skip even one cleansing session, and you compromise your results. Many successful acne treatment success stories emphasize that the foundation was a consistent cleansing routine combined with appropriate treatments. Even the most powerful acne medications won't work if your skin isn't properly cleansed to allow product penetration. Guide 3: Advanced Exfoliation Science and Strategies for Acne-Prone Skin. Exfoliation is a critical component of acne management, yet it's often done incorrectly, causing more harm than benefit. Understanding exfoliation science and implementing proper techniques is essential for clear skin. Exfoliation removes dead skin cells that accumulate on your skin's surface and, more importantly, within your follicles. When dead skin cells accumulate inside follicles, they combine with sebum to create plugs that promote acne formation. By removing these cells, exfoliation prevents cum-dun formation and allows treatment products to penetrate more effectively. There are two primary exfoliation categories: physical and chemical. Physical exfoliation involves mechanical removal of dead skin cells using abrasive materials like scrubs, brushes, or tools. Chemical exfoliation uses acids or enzymes to dissolve the bonds between dead skin cells, allowing them to shed naturally. For acne-prone skin, chemical exfoliation is superior to physical exfoliation, and here's why. Physical exfoliation, particularly harsh scrubs, can damage acne-prone skin in multiple ways. When you scrub inflamed acne lesions, you irritate them further, increase inflammation, and can rupture the follicle wall, spreading bacteria and sebum deeper into the skin. The mechanical action can also cause micro-tears in your skin barrier, leading to increased sensitivity and irritation. For these reasons, dermatologists typically recommend avoiding physical scrubs if you have acne. Chemical exfoliation is gentler and more effective. There are two main types of chemical exfoliants: alpha-hydroxy acids, AHAs, and beta-hydroxy acids, BHAs. AHAs, including glycolic acid and lactic acid, are water-soluble and work on the skin's surface. They're excellent for general exfoliation, improving texture, and reducing the appearance of fine lines. However, they don't penetrate into oil-filled pores effectively. BHAs, particularly salicylic acid, are oil-soluble and can penetrate into sebum-filled pores, making them ideal for acne-prone skin. Salicylic acid dissolves the sebum and dead skin cell plug within the follicle, directly preventing and treating comedones. For acne-prone skin, exfoliating 2 to 3 times weekly with salicylic acid is generally appropriate. Some people with very resilient skin can tolerate daily use, while those with sensitive skin may do better with once or twice weekly exfoliation. Begin conservatively with 2 to 3 times weekly, observing how your skin responds over 2 to 3 weeks before increasing frequency. Exfoliation products come in various formats. Exfoliating cleansers contain salicylic acid and are used during your regular cleansing routine. These are gentle and convenient for daily use. Exfoliating toners are applied after cleansing and before other treatments. They're typically stronger than cleansers and are meant to be left on the skin. Exfoliating serums and treatments are the most concentrated forms and are usually applied 2 to 3 times weekly. Exfoliating masks are meant to be applied for a specific duration, usually 10 to 15 minutes, then rinsed off. When starting exfoliation, begin with a lower concentration of salicylic acid, typically 0.5% to 1%, and gradually work up to 2% as your skin builds tolerance. Many beginners make the mistake of jumping to high concentrations, causing excessive irritation, dryness, and peeling. This leads them to conclude that exfoliation doesn't work for them when the actual problem was starting too strong. The exfoliation process requires proper technique. Apply your exfoliating product to clean, completely dry skin. Applying to damp skin increases irritation and reduces effectiveness. Use your fingertips to apply the product gently, spreading it evenly across your face, paying special attention to areas where acne is most prevalent. Some exfoliating products are meant to be left on overnight, while others are rinsed off after a specific duration. Follow product instructions carefully. During the initial exfoliation period, expect some adjustment. Your skin may experience mild redness, slight dryness, or mild peeling. This is normal and typically subsides within 1 to 2 weeks as your skin adapts. However, if you experience severe irritation, excessive peeling, or significant discomfort, reduce your exfoliation frequency or concentration. Listen to your skin, it will tell you what it needs. Never combine multiple exfoliating products on the same day, and especially avoid combining exfoliants with other strong actives like retinoids or benzoyl peroxide on the same night initially. This overexfoliation damages your skin barrier, causes excessive irritation, and can actually worsen acne. Once your skin is accustomed to each product individually, you can sometimes combine them, but do so cautiously and only if your skin tolerates it well. Some people experience purging when they begin exfoliation, where acne temporarily worsens as the exfoliant brings impurities to the skin surface. This is generally a positive sign that the product is working, and it usually subsides within 1 to 2 weeks. However, if purging lasts longer than 2 to 3 weeks or becomes unbearable, discontinue the product and consult a dermatologist. After exfoliating, your skin barrier is compromised and needs careful management. Moisturize generously with a product suitable for your skin type. Avoid other potentially irritating ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide in high concentrations, or peptides on exfoliation days. Stick to basic cleanse, exfoliate, and moisturize. Use sunscreen religiously, as exfoliated skin is more susceptible to UV damage. Seasonal variations affect exfoliation needs. During winter, when skin is naturally drier, you may need to reduce exfoliation frequency. During summer, when skin is oilier and more resilient, you might tolerate more frequent exfoliation. Listen to your skin and adjust accordingly. Results from regular exfoliation appear gradually. After 4 weeks of consistent exfoliation with salicylic acid, you should notice smoother texture, fewer comedones, and generally improved skin clarity. Acne lesions should appear flatter and less inflamed. However, exfoliation is most effective as part of a comprehensive acne treatment plan, not as a standalone solution. Guide 4: Salicylic Acid, the Science, Concentrations, and Complete Application Guide. Salicylic acid has been a cornerstone of acne treatment for decades, and understanding its mechanism and proper use is essential for anyone dealing with acne. Salicylic acid is a beta-hydroxy acid, BHA, meaning it's oil-soluble. This oil solubility is what makes it particularly effective for acne-prone skin. It can penetrate into oil-filled pores where other water-soluble ingredients cannot reach. Salicylic acid works through multiple mechanisms. First, it acts as a keratolytic, meaning it helps dissolve the protein bonds between dead skin cells, promoting cell shedding. Inside the follicle, it dissolves the sebum and dead skin cell mixture that forms come-done plugs. Second, it has mild antibacterial properties, helping reduce bacterial colonization within blocked pores. Third, it has anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the redness and irritation associated with acne lesions. Fourth, it can stimulate cellular turnover, promoting healthier skin overall. Salicylic acid comes in various concentrations, typically ranging from 0.5% to 2%. The concentration directly correlates with effectiveness and also with irritation potential. A 0.5% solution is very gentle, making it suitable for sensitive skin or those new to salicylic acid. A 1% solution is considered standard for most people with acne-prone skin, providing a good balance between effectiveness and tolerability. A 2% solution is the maximum recommended concentration for at-home use, offering significant exfoliating power but requiring experienced use to avoid over-irritation. Professional-grade salicylic acid can be applied at concentrations up to 20 to 30% during chemical peels, but these are only performed in clinical settings and are significantly stronger than over-the-counter products. Salicylic acid products come in numerous formats, each with advantages and disadvantages. Cleansers containing 0.5 to 2% salicylic acid are the gentlest form. You use them daily during your regular cleansing routine, and the short contact time limits irritation while still providing exfoliating benefits. Cleansers are ideal for maintaining clear skin and for beginners new to salicylic acid. Toners or liquid exfoliants contain higher concentrations and are left on the skin, providing more potent exfoliation than cleansers. These are typically applied after cleansing and before other treatments, 2 to 3 times weekly. They provide more dramatic exfoliation than cleansers but also carry more irritation risk. Serums and treatments are concentrated salicylic acid formulations meant to be applied to specific areas or the entire face, typically 2 to 3 times weekly. They're left on the skin and provide significant exfoliation. These are powerful products best used by those with resilient, acne-prone skin who have already adapted to gentler salicylic acid products. Spot treatments apply high concentrations of salicylic acid directly to individual breakouts for targeted treatment. These are excellent for treating isolated pimples without exfoliating your entire face. Starting with salicylic acid requires a conservative approach. If you've never used it before, begin with a 0.5% cleanser or 1% toner used 2 to 3 times weekly. Use it for 2 to 3 weeks, assessing your skin's response. If your skin tolerates it well without excessive irritation, dryness, or sensitivity, you can increase frequency to daily use or switch to a higher concentration product. When applying salicylic acid toners or serums, use clean fingertips or a cotton pad to apply evenly across your face, focusing on areas prone to acne. Use about a nickel-sized amount for your entire face. Apply to completely dry skin. Applying to damp skin increases irritation. Allow the product to dry completely before applying other products. Some salicylic acid products are meant to stay on your skin indefinitely, while others are meant to be rinsed off after a specific time, read instructions carefully. Common mistakes when using salicylic acid include starting with too high a concentration, using it too frequently, combining it with too many other actives, and failing to moisturize adequately afterward. Starting with 2% and using it daily will almost certainly cause excessive irritation, dryness, and peeling. You're much better served starting gently and gradually increasing. Never combine salicylic acid with benzoyl peroxide on the same evening initially. Both are exfoliating actives that can cause significant irritation if used together by someone whose skin isn't accustomed to strong treatments. Once your skin has adapted to each individually, you might combine them cautiously, but build up to this gradually. Salicylic acid makes your skin more sun-sensitive, not severely, but notably. Always use SPF 30+ sunscreen daily when using salicylic acid. This is not optional. Sun exposure can cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation in acne-prone skin, and salicylic acid increases this risk. Side effects of salicylic acid are generally mild and resolve with time or reduced usage. Dryness is common, particularly if you're using higher concentrations or frequent applications. Combat dryness by using a good hydrating moisturizer immediately after applying salicylic acid. Mild peeling is normal and actually desirable. It indicates exfoliation is occurring. However, severe peeling suggests you're using too much. Slight irritation and redness may occur initially but typically resolve within 1 to 2 weeks. Some people experience temporary worsening of acne as impurities are brought to the surface, but this purging phase is usually short-lived. Results from salicylic acid appear gradually. After 2 weeks of consistent use, you might notice smoother texture. After 4 weeks, you should see reduced comedones and fewer new breakouts. Most people see significant improvement after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use. However, salicylic acid works best for comedonal acne, blackheads and whiteheads, and mild inflammatory acne. For severe inflammatory or cystic acne, combining salicylic acid with other treatments like benzoyl peroxide or prescription retinoids is often necessary. Salicylic acid is safe for long-term use. Many people successfully maintain clear skin using salicylic acid indefinitely as their primary exfoliation and treatment method. However, occasionally, skin can become desensitized to salicylic acid if used continuously for extended periods. If you notice that salicylic acid that previously worked well seems less effective, take a 1 to 2 week break, then resume using it. This often restores its effectiveness. Alternatively, you can rotate between salicylic acid and other exfoliants like glycolic acid to prevent desensitization. Guide 5. Benzoyl peroxide, Comprehensive Guide to Bacterial Killing and Inflammatory Acne Treatment. Benzoyl peroxide is one of the most effective and widely recommended acne treatments by dermatologists. Unlike salicylic acid, which primarily removes dead skin cells and excess oil, benzoyl peroxide specifically targets the acne-causing bacterium Cutibacterium acnes. Understanding benzoyl peroxide's mechanism, concentrations, and proper application is crucial for maximizing its effectiveness while minimizing side effects. Benzoyl peroxide works through a unique mechanism. It generates reactive oxygen species that directly kill bacteria. This is fundamentally different from antibiotics, which the bacteria can develop resistance to. Bacteria cannot develop resistance to benzoyl peroxide because it works through oxidative stress rather than targeting specific bacterial proteins. This makes benzoyl peroxide an invaluable tool in acne treatment, particularly since antibiotic resistance is an increasingly serious problem in dermatology. Beyond bacterial killing, benzoyl peroxide has anti-inflammatory effects, helping reduce the redness and swelling associated with inflammatory acne. It also has mild sebum-reducing properties and may help with some degree of comedone reduction, though it's less effective for this than salicylic acid. Benzoyl peroxide comes in concentrations ranging from 2.5% to 10%, with some over-the-counter products going up to 10% and prescription-strength versions available at higher concentrations. Interestingly, studies show that 2.5% benzoyl peroxide is roughly equivalent in effectiveness to 10% benzoyl peroxide. The higher concentration doesn't necessarily mean better results, it primarily means more potential for irritation. Therefore, it's prudent to start with 2.5% and only increase concentration if needed. Benzoyl peroxide comes in multiple product formats. Cleansers containing 2.5 to 5% benzoyl peroxide gently incorporate this ingredient into your daily cleansing routine. These are appropriate for maintenance or mild acne. Spot treatments allow you to apply high concentrations directly to individual pimples. Serums or leave-on treatments apply benzoyl peroxide across your entire face and are left on the skin. These can be used daily or as directed. Gels and creams are thicker formulations that may have different absorption characteristics depending on your skin type. Starting with benzoyl peroxide requires similar caution as salicylic acid. If you're new to benzoyl peroxide, begin with a 2.5% product, ideally in a cleanser format or spot treatment, used once daily. Most people find evening application easier than morning application since benzoyl peroxide doesn't require sun protection and can be easily washed off in the morning. After 1 to 2 weeks, assess your skin's tolerance. If you're experiencing mild irritation or dryness but your acne is improving, continue. After 2 to 3 weeks, if your skin tolerates the product well, you can increase frequency to twice daily or increase the concentration to 5%. Application technique is critical. Apply benzoyl peroxide to completely clean, completely dry skin. This is more important with benzoyl peroxide than with most other products. If your skin is even slightly damp, benzoyl peroxide will irritate more readily. Allow your cleanser to fully absorb and dry, then apply benzoyl peroxide. Use a small amount, about the size of a pea for your entire face if using a leave-on product, or a slightly larger amount for spot treatment. Apply gently, allowing the product to absorb fully before applying other products. Benzoyl peroxide has a particular drawback: it bleaches fabrics and hair. If you apply it to your face, it can bleach your pillowcase, bedding, towels, and hair. Many people apply benzoyl peroxide in the evening and wash it off in the morning with their cleanser to avoid this issue. If you apply it in the morning, be extremely careful not to get it on your hair, eyebrows, or any colored clothing. Some people apply it as a spot treatment right before bed, allowing it to work overnight before being washed off in the morning. If bleaching is a concern, you might prefer using benzoyl peroxide in a wash-off cleanser format where the contact time is brief. Side effects of benzoyl peroxide are generally more significant than salicylic acid. Dryness is very common, particularly with higher concentrations or frequent applications. Combat this by using an excellent moisturizer after applying benzoyl peroxide. Some people find that benzoyl peroxide dries their skin excessively even at 2.5% concentration. If this is you, try reducing frequency to every other day or using it only as a spot treatment. Irritation and redness are common, particularly when starting benzoyl peroxide or when increasing concentration. This irritation is usually temporary and subsides within 1 to 2 weeks as your skin adapts. However, if you experience severe irritation, dermatitis, or reactions, discontinue use and consult a dermatologist. Contact dermatitis to benzoyl peroxide, while rare, does occur. If you develop an itchy rash that doesn't improve with reduced frequency, you may be allergic. Discontinue use and inform your dermatologist. Many people experience acne purging when starting benzoyl peroxide, temporary worsening of acne as bacteria die off and impurities are brought to the surface. This purging typically lasts 1 to 2 weeks. If purging lasts longer, consult your dermatologist. Photosensitivity is not a significant issue with benzoyl peroxide like it is with some other acne treatments, but you should still use sunscreen daily for general skin protection. Benzoyl peroxide is particularly effective for inflammatory papules and pustules, the classic red pimples with white centers. It's less effective for comedonal acne, blackheads and whiteheads, where salicylic acid is superior. Many dermatologists recommend combining benzoyl peroxide with salicylic acid for comprehensive acne treatment. Use salicylic acid to address comedones and exfoliate, and benzoyl peroxide to kill bacteria and reduce inflammation. Results from benzoyl peroxide appear relatively quickly. After 1 to 2 weeks of consistent use, inflammatory acne should appear less red and swollen. After 4 weeks, you should see significant improvement in the number of inflammatory lesions. Full results typically appear after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use. Long-term use of benzoyl peroxide is safe and very common. Many people successfully maintain clear skin for years using benzoyl peroxide as their primary acne treatment. However, some dermatologists recommend occasionally taking breaks from benzoyl peroxide, perhaps 1 week per month, to allow your skin's natural bacteria to repopulate normally. This isn't absolutely necessary, but some people find it helpful in maintaining overall skin health. One important consideration: never use benzoyl peroxide with vitamin C or niacinamide at the same time, as benzoyl peroxide can oxidize these ingredients, reducing their effectiveness. Apply these ingredients in the morning and benzoyl peroxide in the evening, or use them on different days. Guide 6, Retinoids, the Gold Standard Anti-Aging and Acne Treatment Comprehensive Guide. Retinoids represent the gold standard in skincare science, with decades of research supporting their effectiveness for acne, aging, and general skin health. Understanding retinoids' mechanism, types, concentrations, and proper use is essential for anyone serious about achieving clear, healthy skin. Retinoids are vitamin A derivatives that work through multiple powerful mechanisms. First, they increase cellular turnover, causing your skin to shed old cells and reveal fresh, new skin underneath. This prevents dead skin cell accumulation that leads to clogged pores and comedones. Second, they normalize sebaceous gland function, helping regulate sebum production. Third, they stimulate collagen production, improving skin elasticity and minimizing fine lines. Fourth, they have anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the redness and irritation of acne. Fifth, they prevent follicular hyperkeratinization, the abnormal cell shedding that contributes to acne. Sixth, they have antioxidant properties, protecting skin from free radical damage. The retinoid family includes various types at different strengths. Over-the-counter retinol is the gentlest form, requiring conversion by your skin's enzymes to the active retinaldehyde and then to retinoic acid. This multi-step conversion process makes retinol gentler but less immediately effective than prescription retinoids. Retinol, retinaldehyde, is slightly more powerful than retinol, requiring one fewer conversion step. Prescription retinoids include tretinoin, retin-A, adapalene, differin, and tazarotene, which are already in their active form and thus more powerful and faster acting than over-the-counter options. For someone new to retinoids, starting with over-the-counter retinol at a low concentration, 0.25 to 0.3%, is typically appropriate. This allows your skin to build tolerance gradually. After several months of consistent retinol use, you might consider asking your dermatologist about prescription retinoids for enhanced results. Retinoids are only used at night because they increase sun sensitivity substantially. UV exposure dramatically increases the risk of photosensitivity reactions and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Morning retinoid use would leave your skin vulnerable to severe sun damage throughout the day. When starting retinoids, begin with a very conservative approach. Use a low-concentration retinol product just 2 to 3 times per week initially. Apply it to completely dry skin, as retinoids irritate damp skin significantly. Wait 20 minutes after cleansing before applying retinoid to ensure your skin is completely dry. Use a pea-sized amount for your entire face. Retinoids are potent and a little goes a long way. During the first 4 to 12 weeks of retinoid use, expect a retinization phase characterized by redness, peeling, flaking, and sometimes temporary worsening of acne. This is normal and doesn't indicate that retinoids aren't appropriate for you. This phase typically lasts 2 to 8 weeks and gradually resolves as your skin adapts. Many people who discontinue retinoids during this phase miss out on their incredible long-term benefits simply because they couldn't tolerate the short-term adjustment period. Managing retinization involves strategic moisturizing. Use your retinoid, then wait about 20 minutes, then apply a hydrating moisturizer over top. Some people layer their moisturizer directly on top of wet retinoid serum, which dilutes the retinoid slightly and reduces irritation. This is called the sandwich method. This method is appropriate when dealing with significant irritation. As your skin adapts, you can gradually stop using the sandwich method. Never combine retinoids with other strong actives initially. Using retinoids with benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, or chemical exfoliants on the same evening will cause severe irritation. Once your skin is adapted to retinoids alone, typically after 8 to 12 weeks, you might carefully introduce another active on different evenings. Eventually, some people successfully combine retinoids with other treatments, but build up to this gradually. Vitamin C and other antioxidants can be used with retinoids. Apply vitamin C in the morning and retinoids at night, or apply them on different days. Niacinamide can be used with retinoids in most cases, but some people find them together irritating initially. SPF 30+ broad-spectrum sunscreen is absolutely mandatory every single day when using retinoids, even if you don't plan to go outside. Window glass blocks most UVB rays but not UVA rays, meaning significant sun damage can occur even indoors. Reapply sunscreen every 2 hours if you'll be in the sun. Wear protective clothing, hats, and sunglasses when possible. The combination of retinoid use and sun exposure can cause severe reactions and permanent skin damage. As your skin adapts to retinoids over 8 to 12 weeks, gradually increase usage frequency. After tolerating 2 to 3 times weekly for 4 weeks, increase to 3 to 4 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, increase to 5 to 6 times weekly. Eventually, many people use retinoids nightly. This gradual progression minimizes irritation and maximizes adaptation. If you experience severe irritation, excessive peeling, or significant discomfort at any point, reduce back to a lower frequency. There's no rush. Building retinoid tolerance over several months is perfectly acceptable. Consistency matters far more than speed. Someone using retinol 2 to 3 times weekly for years will see better results than someone who uses it daily for 2 months then stops. Results from retinoid use appear gradually but are remarkable. After 4 weeks, you might notice smoother texture and reduced comedones. After 8 weeks, reduced acne and early signs of improved skin tone. After 12 weeks, significant acne improvement, smoother texture, and visibly improved skin. After 6 months, improved fine lines, more even skin tone, and dramatically clearer skin. After 1 to 2 years, comprehensive skin improvement including acne prevention, minimal fine lines, even skin tone, and visibly healthier, more resilient skin. Prescription retinoids like tretinoin work faster than over-the-counter retinol. Starting tretinoin at 0.025% and increasing gradually can show acne improvement within 6 to 8 weeks rather than 12 weeks. However, prescription retinoids cause more significant initial irritation, making the starting process more challenging. Many dermatologists recommend beginning with over-the-counter retinol to build tolerance, then switching to prescription retinoids if additional strength is needed. Retinoids are teratogenic, meaning they can cause birth defects if used during pregnancy. Women of childbearing age should use reliable contraception when using retinoids and should discontinue use if planning pregnancy or if pregnancy is suspected. Men can use retinoids without this concern. Common mistakes with retinoids include starting with too high a concentration, using them too frequently initially, applying to damp skin, using them with too many other actives, or discontinuing them during the retinization phase. Starting right requires patience and conservative progression. The reward for proper retinoid use is clear, youthful, healthy skin that continues improving even after years of use. Guide 7. Hormonal acne in women, causes, recognition, and comprehensive medical management. Hormonal acne is a distinct type of acne that affects many women and some men, following predictable patterns related to hormonal fluctuations. Understanding hormonal acne's unique characteristics and treatment approaches is essential for women struggling with acne that doesn't respond adequately to standard topical treatments. Hormonal acne typically appears as deep, cystic lesions, often concentrated around the jawline, chin, and lower face. These lesions are painful, tender to the touch, and located deep within the skin rather than on the surface. They're often described as having no head, meaning they don't develop the white or yellow center that surface pimples have. They can persist for weeks or even months without fully resolving. Unlike typical acne that might be spread across the face, hormonal acne often appears in the same locations repeatedly. The hormonal pattern of acne is highly telling. Many women notice breakouts occur in a predictable pattern related to their menstrual cycle. Breakouts might appear 3 to 5 days before menstruation begins, resolve during menstruation, then reappear in the luteal phase, after ovulation. This cyclical pattern is a clear indicator of hormonal involvement. Some women break out only during specific phases of their cycle, while others experience breakouts throughout the cycle with worsening at predictable times. Hormonal acne results from heightened skin sensitivity to androgens, particularly testosterone and DHT, dihydrotestosterone. These male hormones stimulate sebaceous glands to produce more sebum, even in the presence of normal hormone levels. Additionally, androgens promote follicular hyperkeratinization and may increase colonization of acne-causing bacteria. Women's testosterone levels fluctuate with their menstrual cycle, with higher levels during the luteal phase, explaining the predictable timing of hormonal acne breakouts. Recognizing hormonal acne requires tracking your breakouts. Keep a calendar marking breakout dates and your menstrual cycle dates for 2 to 3 months. If breakouts cluster around specific menstrual cycle phases, hormonal acne is likely. Polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a condition affecting ovulation and hormone regulation, often causes severe hormonal acne. Women with PCOS typically have elevated androgen levels and irregular menstrual cycles. Topical acne treatments alone are often insufficient for hormonal acne. While they help manage symptoms, they don't address the underlying hormonal cause. Therefore, treating hormonal acne often requires systemic, oral, medications that regulate hormones or reduce skin sensitivity to hormones. Hormonal contraceptives are the first-line treatment for hormonal acne in women who desire birth control. The hormones in birth control pills suppress ovulation and, importantly for acne, reduce circulating androgen levels. Specifically, oral contraceptives increase sex hormone-binding globulin, SHBG, a protein that binds androgens and makes them unavailable to skin cells. The result is reduced sebum production and decreased follicular keratinization. Not all birth control pills are equally effective for acne. Combination pills containing estrogen and progestin are effective. However, some progestins have androgenic properties, meaning they act similarly to testosterone, and can worsen acne. Progestins with lower or no androgenic activity include norgestimate, desogestrel, and drospirenone. Birth control pills specifically approved for acne treatment by the FDA include orthotricycline, norgestimate, estrostep, norethindrone, yaz, drospirenone, and bayaz, drospirenone with additional vitamins. These pills typically show acne improvement after 3 to 4 months of use, with maximum improvement by 6 months. Starting a new birth control pill doesn't immediately improve acne. Acne often temporarily worsens in the first 1 to 2 months as your body adjusts to new hormone levels. This temporary worsening isn't a sign the pill won't work, it's normal. Stick with your chosen pill for at least 3 months before concluding it isn't working. If after